Hello, oh, that's the wrong guess. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am TheAntiYuu, come back to you live with another session of Legend of the Heroes Trails from Zero. Now, a lot's happened. I think we finished Chapter 2 officially. Chapter 2 being a Golden Sun, Silver Moon. And Ilya is the Golden Sun, while Rixia is the Silver Moon, because she's like, oh, I'm like a reflection of Ilya, right? I want to be just like her. Let me fix that. And she's like, I want to be just like her. And Lloyd's like, you know what? I think you just might be. And that was cool. We'll do a full recap in a second. But basically what happened immediately last stream was we went to the tower. Holy shit, fuck that tower. But well, the tower itself was fine. The boss fight though scared the hell out of me. And then we found out, you know, the imposter, Yin, by the way, the assassin, was saying, I have a formal request. Why would we work with you? Because I'm not the one who sent the threat letter. And we're like, huh? What are you talking about? Well, actually, Lloyd caught on quick, where it's like, no, obviously the person, the assassin Yin, who sent the letter threatening Rixia Mao's life, is obviously a fake, right? So the formal request from the assassin was, please find out who the real assassin is. We tend to keep civilians out of our messes, and this looks like a mess. You know what? I have something better to show off to you guys. So, let's go over what happened last stream. Not even last stream, just the entire chapter in general. I felt like, you know what? We've been at this chapter 2 for about, I want to say, 3-4 weeks now, maybe? I know I've been spreading out the streams, so I figure, you know what? Why not? So first off, it starts with, we see a new character. Well, we saw her in the first chapter, but we see Rixia Mao, who is a dancer, performer at the Arc-en-Ciel. She is starting, she's practicing for her debut performance, which is coming up in a few days. And while we are watching her, we are met with Ilya Platier, another character that we saw briefly last stream, or in chapter 1. And she's like, Ilya, you're doing so well. Why not do something to relieve that stress? And Rishia's like, no means no, please. And Ilya, by the way, Ilya, goddamn, drop that gorgeous. Ilya's like, oh, okay, fine. As long as you're in tip-top shape for the performance later on. And Rishia's like, okay, promise is a promise. Cool. And then Rixia continues her practice while, oh, right. Ilya lives in the downtown district, by the way. Sorry, I'm just going over everything in chapter 2. Call it a buffer for time. But she lives in the downtown district. People are saying that she walked in with a giant sword. But we haven't seen that yet, even though we all know now where she's keeping that thing. Because people all over downtown's like, did you see that new beautiful girl? Yeah. She's taking that vacant room because it's so cheap. So that was that. Ilya was like, by the way, you know there's a lot of criminals living down there. And Rishia's like, oh no, I know how to take care of myself. And I'm like, okay, well that's already a sign of something going on. Don't know what that's about though. So we'll look into that in a bit. Meanwhile, Ilya goes backstage, makes a phone call to one of her, I don't want to say childhood friend. I think they were just like high school or college besties. She calls Cecile Nuve, who is Lloyd's, how do I say, unofficial older sister. And Ilya's like, I know you've been going through a lot, and I know you need to relieve some stress. How about you just sit back, relax, and watch our performance? And Cecile is like, oh, I don't know, maybe. And Ilya's like, hey, by the way, has any men entered your life? You know, anyone new, anyone special? And Cecile is like, oh, well, I have my little brother. And she's like, yeah, bring him. Oh, I'm sure he'd love it. And Cecile is still down and about her, you know, her fiancé dying, Lloyd's brother Guy Bannings. But Ilya's like, Yeah, I know, sorry, I didn't mean to strike a nerve, but I'm sure that Lloyd guy will cheer you up. And she's like, yeah, I'd love to go to the theater and watch you and Rixia perform. Right? So we were expecting a call from there. Right. So, in the meantime, we received, the special support squad received a threatening letter, or we're told about a letter by Rixia saying like, oh yeah, while I was in the middle of practice, we received this letter saying, Ilya Platier, if you continue with the performance, we will kill your beloved Rixia Mao. And obviously we know that that's bullshit, but we'll get to that later on. So Ilya brushes that off as some kind of joke, like, I know a real threat when I see one. This isn't by the real assassin Yin. Let's just toss it aside. Meanwhile, Rixia goes to the support squad and she's like, hey, guys, can you please look into this? And we don't have any leads. The only thing we know about Yin is that they are part of the criminal underworld, or at least an assassin who kills people in the criminal underworld. So the support squad with like Lloyd, Randy, Ellie, Tio, the first order of business is to go to the mafia leaders. So over on, man, I positioned them wrong. Over on the right, we have Garcia Russo, the first person we approached, and he is in charge of the Western Mafia. Well, more like the right-hand man of the Western Mafia, Ravash. And he's like, oh, I don't know anything about no threat letters. I know we tried to recruit Ilya into our business, or tried to get her on the Imperial side of things, but she said no. Our boss was pissed, but we didn't send any threatening letters. We have no reason to. It would look bad on us, right? But then we're like, okay, well, can you at least read this letter, this threat letter? And he's like, okay, sure, whatever. Signed by Yin. If it's by Yin, then it ain't part of us, because we don't deal with that. And we're like, okay, what does that mean? Oh, I forgot the name of the lawyer dude, but we went up to him and he's like, okay, Mr. Lawyer Man, you know about the criminal underworld at least. What does Yin mean to you? And he's like, well, you can ask Heiyue, because he's an Eastern assassin. So he asked Cao Li, the representative of the Heiyue. He's the guy over on the left. And he's like, well, I definitely know a Yin, but... But do I work with him? I won't tell you. I just know that they're in Crossbell right now, working for a specific organization. And they're very active. And we're like, okay, is it your organization? And he's like, no. Okay. Well, do you have any idea how to get in touch with Yin? No. No, okay. So what do you know? Oh, nothing much. Okay, you're full of shit. All right. Oh, yeah. So as we're leaving the Ravash base, one of the mafia guys was like, by the way, you with the red hair. And Randy's like, huh? You talking to me? And he's like, yeah, I know you from somewhere. And Randy's like, no, you don't. I guess not. Must be imagining things. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of guys with red hair running around. You know, yeah, just like those that agate guy from Libero. Yeah, probably him. No. You just seem way more familiar. So we don't know about Randy's past. But I would love to find out what the hell's going on over there. Because again, he was about to bust out some secret weapon against the wolves. Turns out he wasn't really an issue with his own squad. So we don't know why he got kicked out, quote unquote kicked out. And now this mafia guy's like, I know you. Oh yes, as we were leaving the Heiyue, after our investigation of the mafias, Division 1 leader Dudley, Detective Alex Dudley, was like, Lloyd, you're a loose cannon. You're off the case. You know, we don't like you sticking your nose in everyone else's business. And we're like, oh, we're just investigating the threat letter. And Dudley's like, yeah, I know. your investigation with Yin, you know, yeah, stay out of our way. I think it was like, you know, now we have a lead on how we can track down Yin. He's absolutely gonna be at this theater event, and we're gonna investigate. We can handle it on our own, and we don't need you around, Lloyd. Get out of here. You can do whatever other jobs you want. And Lloyd's like, okay, wink, wink. Because when we talked to the chief of police, not the chief of police, chief of our squad, special support squad, he's like, yeah, well, you know, I know they said we can't investigate this case, but we could investigate related cases. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, because this Dudley guy was like, you know, you guys are off the case. We're not going to allow you anywhere near Ilya Platier or Rixia Mao or anywhere related to this theater issue and this threat letter. We'll investigate the mafia on our own. By the way, they were saying something like, also, if you poke around at the mafia too much, we might have bigger issues, so stay out of that as well. And that got Ellie really sad, by the way. Oh, speaking of Ellie, as we're passing by City Hall, we met Mr. Henry McDowell, as well as his secretary, Ernest Reyes, I think, R-I-E-S. And they seem pretty cool. And that's when it was revealed, like, by the way, did you know that Ellie McDowell is related to Henry McDowell? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Who would have thought? You know, they were together, the sports squad was together for about 2 months. You would have thought that he'd pick it up by now. Even Lloyd was like, you know, your last name was very familiar. I don't know why I didn't put it together. But yeah, we're like, Grandpa, are you okay? And Mr. Henry McDowell's like, oh, Ellie, I'm glad to see that you're doing well. And Ernest's like, Ellie, you don't look so good. You okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. But Ernest's like, no, you're not fine. If you want to step down from the police, you should just join us, be another secretary to your grandfather. And she's like, okay, I'll think about it. Well, again, the reason why Ellie was down was because there's so many barriers. I'm gonna use that word a lot. There's so many barriers stopping us from doing good. And Ernest is like, well, if you're not finding your answer here, you might as well quit the police. And again, she's like, okay, I'll think about it. But in the middle of the night, Tio and Randy are like, hey, you know, Lloyd, I feel like you should be the one to cheer her up. And he's like, why me? Oh, you know why. I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why at all. But Ellie gives this speech about like, hey, my father and mother used to be together. They married here in Crossbell, and my father wanted to make Crossbell free from the influence of Calvert and the Empire, Erebonia. But then, political corruption ensued. No one would side with my father. His friends would abandon him, and then he left, returning to Calvert. Meanwhile, my mother left me behind, returning to Erebonia. I'm pretty sure it was that way, or the other way around. No, I think the mom went to Erebonia. And Lloyd's like, wow, that sounds like one hell of a barrier. You know, Ellie, if you want to overcome a barrier, we have to do it together. And Ellie's like, wow, you're so right, Lloyd, but what if these barriers are too big? And Lloyd says, well, if we fight each little barrier, little by little, eventually we'll get strong enough to take on the big barriers. And Ellie's like, wow, Lloyd, you've rekindled my hope about these barriers. Yeah, we can get over these barriers together. With Lloyd going, right, and I can only get over these barriers with you by my side. In fact, I can't imagine a barrier without you, Ellie. Oh, Lloyd. He's like, I mean, the team, we need you to get over these barriers. And Ellie's like, oh, my heart's going doki doki, making me blush. And Lloyd's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like whatever I was talking about is working. Oh, Lloyd. And then the morning comes. Randy and Tio are like, hey, so did you guys like fuck last night? Or did you guys like do the deed? And Lloyd and Ellie are like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but you were up all night? I know you didn't return to your rooms until like 1 a.m. And Ellie, of course, is like, well, I mean, I opened my heart to him and maybe some feelings were conveyed. And Lloyd's like, yeah, well, joke all you want. I don't think it's gonna work out between me and Ellie. And Ellie's like, oh, so what you're saying is last night didn't matter, which obviously riled people up. And then Lloyd's like, oh, no. I didn't mean to sound rude. I didn't mean to treat your feelings as nothing. What I meant to say was that you and I are incompatible. And then fucking Lloyd fumbled like 3 times as much as he usually does. And Tio and Randy are like, all right. We're just gonna drop it here. We have to continue our investigation. Let's go check our support request. And all of a sudden we're like, oh, shoot. Oh. Right. Okay. So there was also a cutscene after that where fucking Cao Li, the representative of the Heiyue, the Eastern Mafia, was like, well, now that I've pretended to not know who Yin is, Yin, would you please appear? And Yin showed up like, yes, I'm here. Do you like my Stregas? And Cao was like, what do you make of the situation? Or rather, he's asking, hey, I noticed that you hang around the theater a lot. What's that all about? And this totally dude, by the way, they tried to stress. It's like, what's a man like you doing around the theater? And then their title for Yin is, was it Mysterious Man? Black Shrouded Man? And this person is like, yes, well, what's more important is the special support squad. And they ask her like about Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy specifically. And Cao is like, you seem very, very interested in these people. Why is that? And Nina's like, no, I'm just curious. By the way, did you see my purple Stregas? And I'm like, okay, sure. I totally don't know who this is. No way, no siree. So the next day, again, like after the support squad has breakfast, they check their emails, because why wouldn't they check their emails? But they have one from someone addressed as Zin, and they're like, if you wanna take on my special request, you're gonna have to meet me, or you're gonna have to figure out where I am, complete my challenge, and then we will talk. And the party's like, okay, they didn't give us a location, but Tio, the super genius, is like, well, I can track the IP address, and it says that the email was sent from the bank. Like, okay, sure. So we go check out the bank, and we meet one Dieter Croy and his daughter Maria Bell. By the way, I thought they would be evil. They kind of look evil. Maybe it's the blonde hair. Nope, we're not getting into that. But I thought they'd be evil, where it's like, oh, we're putting on a positive outlook. But no, Dieter is like, listen, I need the support squad. Nay, I need the police force to be successful and beloved by the people. Because if people are afraid of the law, or rather, if people don't believe in the law, they're going to stay indoors, isolate themselves, and society won't grow, and especially the economy won't develop, because no one's buying things from each other. They don't trust each other. Meanwhile, this Maria Bell girl, she is childhood friends with Ellie, which was cool. She kind of felt Ellie up a little bit, and she's like, wow, you've kind of gotten more dense. Not like emotionally, but she's like, wow, your muscles are kind of tough. Oh, right. And during this part, she's like, okay, well, let me meet your friends. Oh, Tio, you're adorable. Who are the guys? The guys seem kind of lecherous and don't deserve to be in the presence of Ellie. And Randy, son of a bitch, is like, hey, well, I'm not trying to sleep with her, unlike Lloyd over here. And then Lloyd's like, what the hell, man? And she kind of chokes Lloyd. which some people might be into. Maybe Lloyd's into it. I don't think so. But she's like, you mind explaining me what all this spending late nights with Ellie is all about? And Ellie's like, well, that did happen, but it's not what you think. And then she almost kills Lloyd. But anyway, Dieter, this guy here, he's like, no. What's going on is they received a suspicious email from the evil assassin, the quote-unquote, evil underworld criminal assassin Yin. But it looks like the email was sent from our server room. Could you please take him there? So we go into the basement, and we take a closer look, and like, yeah, it looks like we were compromised some time ago. But it's gonna take too long to sift through all this data. And Tio's like, I got it. Her eyes start glowing red, I think? No, it wasn't her eyes. Her little headgear thing started glowing. All the screens started moving extremely fast. And she's like, I've sorted through the data. Please investigate. And we're like, okay, we pinpointed the, we pinpointed the criminal. He's hiding out in the sewers. And we go, we investigate. After we fight off an army of Roombas, we finally meet this blonde kid over here. His name is, by the way, Jonah Sacred. What a name. What a pompous name. Self-righteous, important name. He's like giggling in his super secret basement, well, sewer room, maintenance room. And there's, no one's gonna discover me here. And then he turns around, ah shit, it's Tio. And she's like, of course we found you. And instead of arresting him, Maria Bell gave us instructions like, hey, let him go. We don't have any laws that are against hacking just yet. Besides, we need him to test security. So that was cool. And he's like, okay, well, if you let me go, I have a letter for you from the assassin Yin. And the letter says, I will meet you at the Stargazer's Tower. There we will meet, we will talk, and I have a special request for you. I hope you can overcome my trial. And we're like, okay, sounds good. We go there, and we find Noelle over there, which is nice. So Noelle joins the party for a little bit as a guest character. She has the full moveset. I don't, when they say guest, I think they just mean at the end of the chapter they leave the party. Which is a shame. By the way, I really like Noelle. Her S-craft, by the way, is guns, more guns, and even more guns. So that was nice. Nice and neat. She had a lot of movement downs. In that dungeon, by the way, we fought a lot of living armors, as in their name was Living Armor, and I'm like, oh, wow, that sounds kind of personal to me, actually. But we fight our way through. We make it to the top of the tower, where we find Yin, and they're like, okay, if you want to hear me out, you're gonna have to beat me. And we're like, okay, sounds good. It was a 1v4, well, 1v5, rather. And all seemed to be well. And I told everyone in chat, like, hey, if they do that Shadow Clone Jutsu thing that Lube does, I'm gonna lose my mind. And then they split into 3, and I lost my mind. Luckily, we did have a bunch of AoEs. Noelle has a wide movement down, like an immense movement down, where it's like movement down times 5. Plus, we knocked them back a little bit. So they actually didn't reach us. They did use their S-craft quite a few times, which was scary. But it turned out just fine, I think. I did use some items because what I wanted to do was, well, 1, heal in the same turn. But 2, I wanted to give Randy like a 25% strength boost, plus his S-craft, you know, the big AoE one. And that went well. And when we defeated Yin, the assassin, they're like, looks like you got me. And Randy's like, bullshit, where's the real you? And then Yin showed up from behind, and they're like, well, I'm surprised you caught on. And Randy's like, ha, it's a gift. But yeah, we chased them all the way up to the top. They do like a super sprint thing. If you guys watch Code Lyoko, they did a super sprint. And they jumped off the side of the tower, almost like Ouroboros, almost like what Walter did in Sky's second chapter. Jumped off the side, landed at ground level, and then ran away. And we're like, god damn it. But Yin did leave us with a special request saying, I'm sure you know why I'm calling you out here. And Lloyd's like, yeah, I know. The letter wasn't made by you. You want to figure out who actually did it. And their motivation is to do some heinous action in your name. And Yin is like, wow, you catch on quick. All right, well, I leave it to you to figure it out. Goodbye. And Lloyd's like, fuck that guy. You know, we're gonna do his request, not because we like him, but because this fake Yin, this fake assassin, is probably still gonna cause some bullshit. So Rixia and Ilya are out doing their performance. It's a really nice performance, by the way. Oh shit, I do like their dancer outfits. It's crazy. But yeah, they go through their performance. It's a nice story about like how they were sisters, separated at, well, not at birth, but separated in their youth. But they were both captured by separate political parties. And both political parties raised them separately in order to gain control of the kingdom. And at first they're like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight my sister. But they both fell in love with the same guy. We don't go into detail about that, actually. I wish we did. But they're like, okay, we fell in love with the same guy, so we're gonna fight for real. But meanwhile, in the back room, Lloyd's like, I know some bullshit's happening right now. Let's go check on your grandpa. So we check on Ellie's grandfather, Henry McDowell, and we see Ernest about to stab him. So this is kind of out of left field, because I thought he was a good guy. But Grace was like, yeah, there's some rumors that Ernest was actually embezzling funds. So maybe he might want to kill the mayor to cover his tracks. So we're like, oh no, and we caught him in the middle of the act. Dudley was there too, by the way. Did he really do much? No, not really. He kind of said freeze and then Ernest ran away. He actually moves really fast, almost as fast as the assassin was. But luckily, we did have the dog with us. To capture him, and he's like, no! If I were able to kill the mayor, I would have become mayor. Damn it all! And everyone's like, well, he sounds kind of crazy, because that makes no sense. Because like, yeah, what was his plan? Because killing the mayor doesn't make you the mayor. It's like how killing the king doesn't automatically make you the king, right? And then lastly, we see the assassin standing up on the rooftop, looking over the city. And then they take off their cloak, and it's actually Rixia. Holy moly. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So yeah, my suspicions for the assassin being Rixia completely justified. Because what I was saying before was, yeah, they covered up their face, so you don't see, you know, any facial features or whatever, obviously, right? The theme was purple, kind of like Rishia's hair. Kind of a stretch, I know. But they were also wearing the same type of shoes that Rixia was. I'm like, okay, it's kind of a dead giveaway. Plus, their fixation on the support squad. And Lloyd in particular, I think. Oh man, Lloyd said some romantic stuff where he told Rixia, I know you might not think special of yourself right now, but you're on the same stage as Elia Platier. And I know that inside you is a passion or something. I see your potential and you will shine, maybe greater than her. And Rishia's like, okay, Lloyd, thank you so much. And Ellie's like, oh, how dare you. I think that's the last of my presentation. So we're gonna go into the game finally. Wow, we killed 30 minutes there? Oh, okay. Sorry, so I wanted to try that out. I think in the future, I'm gonna make those presentations shorter, but I did want to try messing around with Google Slides for a little bit, because I did like to, I find that at the start of each stream, I like to talk about what happened before. But that did take a while. That did take 30 minutes. So maybe I'll cut it back. So yeah, let's just go forward with the game. And let's see where we go from there. We are starting chapter 3. I don't know what's gonna happen here. So we load chapter 2 and oh, I didn't realize how many autosaves there were. There are 5. In Trails from the Sky, 2nd and 3rd, there was an autosave. I think it was just 1 or 2. But yeah, that's cool. No, it was 10. But yeah, chapter 2 is over. So let's at least start with chapter 3. Again, this was more like me wanting to mess around with... Oops. I didn't read that. What'd that say? Ooh, is this Henry McDowell? I hope so. But yeah, so I'm assuming that this is going to be the day of the festival, right? Today marks the 70th anniversary, which means we get to see Rixia and Ilya's performance in full. Okay. Oh, look at him. And with Ernest gone, we have a completely separate secretary. Oh man, the Orbital Revolution. Thank you, Professor Russell and the Epstein Foundation. Yeah, so Crossbow's a small city-state. Both sides, both the Empire and the Republic, want control over this. But even the Mafia is like, you know what, Mr. Government Man, we're gonna help you out if it means giving control to the Empire, stuff like that. So I'm sure there's something big gonna happen. Guys, if he dies right here, right now, I'm gonna freak out. Because the way it's framed, I'm getting vibes of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. When Rufus Shinra is talking to Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa, and then he gets attacked by Yuffie. Right, so so Chosen the Sky Second was 2 years ago, which means Sky Third was 1 year ago, and this is after that. Gotcha. Oh, there's Dieter. Oh, she looks pretty. Dude, okay. However, the problems that arise from rapid urban development and population growth require us to adopt new policies and registration, right? But what I was gonna say was, yeah, we see Dieter in the crowd. We see Maria Bell in the crowd. We see Grace and her sidekick taking pictures. Is that our new Dorothy? And then we see Ellie here, who is in a nice teal dress. Mm-hmm. 70 years, huh? That's a lot. Ooh. Let's see how. I'm trying to think how much time has passed. I know in chapter 2, 2 months have passed because Lloyd was saying, like, Ellie, over these past 2 months, I've gotten to know you really well, you know, so that was a thing. And then the anniversary was 1 month after that. So 3 months total so far. Oh, is every chapter 1 month? That's interesting. And this will take place for 5 days. Man, I know we saw a glimpse of the play, or of the performance, during the, whole, we gotta find the assassination attempt. You know, we have to, we saw bits of the play there. However, we didn't get to see the entire thing. I was more curious about, like, both girls in love with the same person. That was interesting. How that turned into a real rivalry. Also, the play was like a representation of Erebonia and Calvert. What is this music? Dude, let's go! I hope the festival is lively. I hope there's booths all over the place. I went to a music festival recently, and that was a lot of fun. I hope it's something similar. Do. Let's go. There's City Hall. Nice. Popcorn. There's the Crossbell Bell. And there's that kid. His name is either Ryu or the other one. Wow, everyone's celebrating all over the place. Oh, I should have checked on where Estella and Joshua were, actually. I should check on that as soon as possible. I want to see if they actually confront him. I'm trying to see if there's any suspicion. Oh, that's a bunny girl. Oh, can we finally go to Michelin, guys? Guys, can we go to Disneyland? Can we go to Disneyland? Because the boat's there. Oh, of course Randy's here at the casino. I love that. Why are you shooting his aircraft? Okay. Yasha! That's my guy. He's surrounded by women. I just realized he's surrounded by women. Oh, everyone's having a good time. Oh, are they playing fucking Puyo Puyo? They are. What is this? Guys, I want to play this game. Should I pick up Puyo Puyo? Sakodes! I didn't think that she'd be playing with Jonah right now. Kick his ass. Please tell me that's a real minigame that I can play. I want to play that as soon as possible. Please, I'm begging. Oh, who's over here? Oh, that's our chief. I don't know who that girl is. We see her hanging out here a lot, but we don't know who she is exactly. Oh, we get to see the play formally. Well, of course Lloyd's gonna watch this multiple times, because he and Rixia... Dude, Lloyd is like in. Because Ilya likes him. Rixia likes him. Ellie likes him. Cecile. That's a special case, but he's in there. Oh, I love that final wave, by the way, where they're both hanging off the chain. It's cool, it's cute. Man, I love these sprites. I'd hate to see them go. Because there's something very charming about this art style. Oh, that's Cecile. Yeah, there she is. I was wondering who that was sitting next to Lloyd, but here we are. Yeah. I don't think I've seen her in casual clothes at all. Like, we saw her in the sweater, I think. But otherwise, we haven't seen her in any other outfit than the nurse's outfit. Let's see. That was incredible. Finally understand why people were excited. Let's see. Oh, this is all the way back. I was like, where is this? This is when Lloyd was telling Rixia, like, hey, I think you're gonna shine even better than Ilya. I believe in you and I'll watch you closely. I'm like, okay. Sure, man, Mr. Riz. Oh, she's so cute, man. Listen, okay, this is the sweater. So we saw her in like a photograph of her in the sweater and her casual outfit. I don't think we've actually seen her portrait for this. And yeah, no, she's absolutely charming. I do like the hair braid thing. Does she only have it on one side? But yeah, glad you enjoyed it. So of course, she doesn't have any other man in her life. I'm gonna phrase this really weird. But Ilya was like, you know, I'm gonna give you 2 tickets, Cecile. And you better bring a boy with you. And Cecile's like, okay, I'll bring Lloyd. Oh yeah. It's almost like Rixia has been training for this her entire life. But that can't be the case. But I am happy that Lloyd kept his promise to watch the official performance, you know, not just the preview thing. Guys, I still can't forget how Ilya smothered Lloyd. As soon as she found out that he was Cecile's brother, she's like, oh, I am going all in on this. Oh yeah, we're well aware. Dude, Ilya lost her mind when she found out that Lloyd is the person that she's been talking about. Holy moly. And Randy's like, god damn it. Oh yeah? Having you make a special appearance? Dude, I think Lloyd is in. Now, does he have time for that? Probably not. I think the main love interest is Ellie so far, but he is in. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Yeah, I'm sure she was kidding about getting all over me. I don't know, man. No, Ilya seems like a fun character, where she's very elegant in her dances, but then everywhere else she's like extremely straightforward. Oh man. I need to know who Lloyd ends up with. It is gonna be Ilya, right? I'd assume so. Huh? What's Randy got to do with this? Guys, sorry. Cecile, did Randy ask you out on a date? Please tell me no. If yes, same wavelength. But if no, thank God. Oh. No, we're not doing this, Cecile. You're not inviting Randy. I didn't think you'd be the one inviting him, but alright, sure. Wild. I don't know. I think he likes the theater for a different reason. Oh, also Randy's in the casino just next door. Okay, so we get to watch it multiple times. Oh, Randy. Okay, well, Randy gets to watch. Lloyd gets to watch multiple times as well. Oh, right. I forgot. In the previous chapter, well, I think chapter 1, Randy was flirting with all the nurses, and he's like, by the way, Miss Nurse, if you want to hang out with me at the casino, I wouldn't mind. And she's like, you know what, Randy? You're extremely charming. I'm gonna get all of the nurses in on this. And that's probably who he was with just a few moments ago. You know, I think Cecil's super pure-hearted. It's crazy. Because normally, I think someone would be like, oh, that Randy, such a flirt, probably has bad intentions. But Cecil's like, you know, my nurse friends, they struggle so much. They're so stressed every single day. It's nice to go outside every now and then. Well, I don't think the police get a day off at all during these holidays. Well, I hope we get the day off sometime soon. Well, that's nice. Holy moly. Lloyd, say yes. Say yes. Reminder that Cecil's mom and dad already treat Lloyd like a son, to the point where it's like Cecil's mom was gushing all over Lloyd, saying like, oh, it's been so long, why don't you call, why don't you write, I missed you so much, you know, stuff like that. So Lloyd is in a good place. I think he still has issues about his brother being dead, as in like, oh, I don't know if I'm living up to his legacy, stuff like that. But at least he's surrounded by people who love him a lot. Oh, that's sweet. He's not beating around the bush, like, yeah, okay. Ooh. This is actually like a date. Nice. Oh. Trying to meet with someone. Well, I assume it's Ilya. I assume it's Ilya. But if it's like a boy, like, oh no. Well, who else could it be? Let's take guesses. Because I'm assuming Ilya because they're best friends, and if it's after the performance, Ilya would be freed. It could be Arios. Be like, hey, I was looking after your sister or your daughter, and they can talk about that. Maybe she's actually just gonna go see Suzuka, because I feel like Suzuka deserves some love and attention, you know? By the way, I don't know, this is just like a crack, well, not really a crack ship. I was thinking if Cecil was gonna end up with anyone, as things are right now, probably Arios, because she takes care of his daughter. So maybe that's it, but we haven't seen enough. Ooh. Could be a boy, but it's probably not Randy. I don't know what other guy characters would be here though. Yeah, moshikashite, a boyfriend. Might as well just tell us. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay, cool. It was Ilya. Again, it was either Ilya, maybe Suzuka, or Arios. We haven't seen her interact with anyone else. I feel like if it was with her nurse friends, we would have seen a hint about that. But yeah, no, it had to be Ilya. Lloyd, why are you so worried? Well, okay, I was gonna say, like, why are you so worried about Cecile seeing someone? Are you jealous? But no, he's probably like, well, I mean, did you move on from my brother? That's probably a thought as well. Why are you getting worried, Lloyd? We should probably get into that a little bit more. Again, I'm pretty sure it's something like, oh man, you moved on from my brother before I could move on from my brother. Something like that. Either that or he's genuinely like interested, but he does see her as a sister, so maybe he's like being protective as well. Oh, Rixia, we should go with you. We should actually go with you. Because, you know, I just want to say hi to Rixia, that's all. I mean, that's not a problem, right, Cecile? I mean, you know, we're friends. We're already friends with Rixia, and we're already friends with Ilya. You know, we could make this like a double. Well, okay, I was gonna say double date. Maybe that's not the right word, but maybe we can hang out together for like a little bit. You know, maybe. Yeah, there you go. See, we're in. Thank you, amazing sister, guys. I joke about this every now and then, or I joke about this a lot. Lloyd is in because Cecil is basically being like a wingman without realizing that she's being a wingman. What's the matter, Lord? Are you scared of Ilya, maybe? I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil our all-girls party. Well, okay, so I do like Lloyd being like, I don't have time to mess around, I have a job to do, and I don't want to bother anyone else. He's a nice guy, I think, and he is kind of dense when it comes to like girl-related stuff, so I guess he's just nice. Okay, never mind. He was absolutely thinking about what Ilya would do to him. All right, cool. So much for that. No, it's very sweet. Because I don't think she's in the dating scene quite yet, but it is nice to hang out with someone, yeah? Aside from the nurse friends. Cool. Let's go check on the others. We know Ellie is probably at City Hall. That was awkward, yes. God damn it, I was kind of right. He does have issues about his brother still. Was that Ren? No, that's not it. Who are these guys? The twins? Yo, I didn't think I'd see them in their casual outfits, guys. Yeah, okay. Friend Seeker, Noelle Seeker. Noelle is wearing a hat. Guys, I think I've said this like maybe 2 or 3 times. Hats, headgear, glasses, that type of stuff, plus 10 charisma modifier against me. You have advantage against me as well. Holy moly. But it's also good to see Fran as well. Because we've only seen her at the desk, so it's nice to see her out and about, actually. Dude, she looks so good. The vest might be a little weird, I can get used to that, but she looks so good in that hat. Oh man, I'm gonna fall head over heels. Nope. I just think the character designs in this game are really good. They were also really good in the previous games as well, but right now in this game, so far, have not missed the mark. Are we gonna hang out with the sisters now? It also took me a second to recognize them. I'm like, Are those the sisters? No, I don't know them. Who are they? And then they showed up. Well, it's nice that she gets the day off too, actually. She did help us with that yin incident. Well, we're a police officer. Oh. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing about Lloyd's outfit. He's like, yeah, we don't have any police uniforms over at the SSS, or like, I don't wear a uniform at all. But he's also wearing, well, I guess it's like a bomber jacket. But it still has the Crossville Police Department logo smacked on the side, and I think on his back as well. Yeah, the Seeker sisters, let's go. Well, it seems like they're having a good time though. Noel, I hope you find someone soon. I hope you find someone soon, someone close by. Oh man, okay. I was gonna joke. I don't think Lloyd has interacted with Noel enough to be a flirt. Or like, to make their heart go doki doki. He's absolutely pulled the heartstrings of Ellie. He said a lot of nice things to Rixia. I don't know if we're going to have any heartstrings of Rixia's anytime soon. Until that assassin thing gets out in the open, maybe. Noel and Lloyd though? Maybe. But again, we haven't seen them interact as much. She did help us out though. Not that I have time to find one. Yeah, that's what happens when you join the military. I don't know what you're gonna do about that. How do you even find a partner like that unless they're also in the military assigned in the same place? No, hey! What? That's so mean! Oh yeah, because she's saying like, I don't want to hang out with my sister, I want to hang out with a boy! Lloyd, do you know any boys? No. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, we just saw the play. We just saw Ilya Platier and one Rixia Mao performing for the first time. No, we actually just said goodbye to someone. Lloyd, don't phrase it like that. Say it was your sister. I feel like if you say, yeah, I was with a lady friend, they're gonna be like, whoa, you were on a date? Give us the details, please. Yo. Yeah, we're gonna date Lloyd. Crazy. He's so in. I'm so upset right now at Lloyd. Holy moly, what the hell's happening? Oh, okay. Oh, they're feeling pity for him. Oh, they're misreading the situation. Well, he was down because you was thinking about his brother. Dude, double date? Lloyd? Oh god, is he gonna go on a date with two women at the same time? That's insane. He has two hands, guys. I joked about this before with Joshua, Estelle, and Chloe. But now Lloyd's actually gonna do it? No. No, that's not happening right now. Dude, I hate that he's so in. It's getting me very upset. No way, dude. What's happening? I can't believe this man. Lloyd, he's not even trying. He's not even trying. Dude. He's on a date. He's on a date. God damn it. Okay, a concert. They're not gonna do much. They're going to a concert together. Dude, he has the seal of approval. He's really lucky. But I know he's also a good guy. We have to keep that in mind as well. I know I'm saying like, God damn it, Lloyd. How could you? You're too lucky. But he has been a nice guy and he's been supportive to everyone. He deserves the love. But I think he's getting a bit too much love, but he deserves some love. Oh my god, dude! What is happening right now? Fuck! I can't believe this. Lloyd! God damn it! I didn't think he was dual wielding. That's crazy. Dude. Some people would die for something like this. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, wait. Is Ellie gonna see him like this? I think Ellie's gonna catch him like this, and she's going to be absolutely pissed. Well, she's in City Hall right now. She has important things to take care of, right? Thus, the anniversary festival's opening day went by in the blink of an eye. Well, that's nice. Dude, this boy's surrounded by hotties. Zero, I'm upset. Like, I get it. Lloyd is a good guy. He's a humble guy, and people do care about him, and he gives people reasons to care about him. But these two ladies saw Lloyd. Okay, first off, he was already on a date with Cecile, and Cecile's like, you know, I'm gonna go hang out with Ilya and Rixia. Do you want to hang out? I know they like you. I'm like, God damn it. And Ilya already likes him. Rixia already likes him. And I'm sure something's gonna happen when she's revealed as the assassin to him. We found that out last stream, but it's not revealed to Lloyd. And then the Seeker sisters are like, ooh, Lloyd's by himself. Hey, are you with anyone? No, I'm by myself. Ooh, that means you get to date both of us at the same time. I'm like, God damn it. Also, Zero, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're eating well, sleeping well, and playing well. They told stories of Guy and reminisced the night away. Oh, okay. Actually, that is nice. And then the Seeker sisters showed up. No, okay. Second day. Back to work as usual. So this I get. Because when Cecile was asking like, hey, Lloyd, how come you don't have the day off or how come you don't have the entire festival off? Lloyd's like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of traffic from people all over the country, all over the continent rather. So that means more crimes or more potential crimes, more requests probably. Yeah, we're not allowed to enjoy the concert. By the way, we saw Tio play Puyo Puyo. That was fun. Understood. No more hanging out with girls, Lloyd. Also, yeah, Randy also hung out with a lot of girls. He actually hung out specifically with the nurses from the hospital. And it was funny because Cecile was like, good for them. Good for them. Sure, right, of course, of course. Right, so I'm sure everyone's busy right now. Yeah, glad we got a day off. Ooh. Okay, cool. That means they're giving. Wait, that means they're giving us the real hard stuff, huh? Even more tourists than usual. Sounds about right. As always, we're gonna have to check the dollhouse real quick to see if Ren or any other suspicious person is out there. I also gotta double check where Estelle and Joshua are. Or Joshua. Yeah, you're on the board. Dude, okay, I really hope we go to Disneyland. Sorry, yeah, I know it says Michelin, but I do like saying the word Disneyland. I do hope we go to Disneyland because we did see the cruise ship that takes us from, you know, the harbor into the resort. We did see that, so hopefully we can actually go there. Maybe some crime is gonna happen over there. Yeah, exactly, there you go. Yeah, we saw one of those, Tio. We did. And I can't wait to take you on that cruise ship because we know that she's a big fan of Michi, I think. Well, she likes cats, and I think the mascot is a cat, if I recall. I don't know the full details though. Ah, Michi. Look at that face. She's like, I'm pretending not to care, but I care. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, so it happened within the span of the 3 years. Wellness resort. Again, sounds like an amusement park. Oh, okay, so it is. Okay, gotcha. My bad. I misunderstood. So there's already the Disney resort. So that was established beforehand. But then there was a theme park attached to it now. I hope we can hang out with our crew a bit more. Because I know that there were some gifts in some of the shops. Who did you go with, Randy? Yeah, I hope we go there soon. I hope we go there this chapter. With Rixia. Or Ilya. Or Noelle. Or Fran. Or Cecile. Or Ellie. I don't know about Tio. Tio's kind of young. We could go as a group though. Your next job is at the theme park. Wait. Chief, you clever guy. Are you thinking about it? Because everyone's talking about going there. And Chief's like, he might give us a pass. What if? So he's like, okay, make sure you work hard the next 4 days. What if on the last day, he's like, you know what? I'm giving you the day off as well. Dude, I hope so. I hope so. Fresh batch each day? That's rough. Normally it'd be like for a week. Alright, fine. Chapter 3, Crossbell Anniversary Festival. I assume that this game has 5 chapters just like Trails in the Sky 1? Where it's like the 4 smaller cities or 4 smaller chapters plus the final chapter. Alright, let's get started. So they mentioned Heimdall and was it Altair by name. So I hope we go to those cities. That'd be nice. Ooh. We're gonna have to check that out. I want to check the bracer board first so that I can see where Estelle and Joshua are. Also, why are we able to access the airport? Or rather, well, we're not in there yet. Because Lloyd keeps telling me we don't have business at the landing bay. But I'd like to know if we go anywhere. Oh, Noelle was helping us too. That's why she also has the day off, probably. Let's knock him down one at a time. Let's do a safety save as always. Cool. Request missing doctor. Receptionist Sarah. Ooh, is this from Ursula? Yeah. Our own Dr. Joaquin Gunter here at St. Ursula Hospital has gone missing. Please hurry and help us find him. For more details, come to St. Ursula Hospital desk, okay? Illegal parking crackdown. Okay, we expect illegal parking to be a problem during the anniversary festival. We'd like to enlist the aid of the SSS to help us crack down on it. Metropolitan Division Chief Yolik. Because we're very busy, please ask for me at police headquarters. Okay, cool. These are short notices, by the way. To celebrate the 70th anniversary, we've decided to publish a visitor's guide that describes many famous people in Crossbell. We would like to request photographs be taken from around the state. For more details, talk to receptionist at Crossbell News Service. Why not just get Grace to do that, actually? Let me double check this again, right? Just famous places in Crossbell. Warrant Officer Muriel, I request your assistance in the search of a lost item if you please. For details, please see Warrant Officer Muriel, Commanding Officer of Belgard Gate. Oh, we finally get to see him! No, wait. No. That's like the second command, not the big jackass, right? Deerfront B1 sector hunting. Okay. A dangerous monster, giant drone, has been sighted in Deerfront's B1 sector. We asked that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. Cool, okay. Let us go check something out first. Oh, right, yeah. Feed the cat. Thank you for the reminder. We will go check up on the cat as soon as possible. Pet. Oh, it feels so peaceful. Hey, it always feels like my brain switches off when I'm right here. It's unavoidable. When Zayt sunbathes, his fur turns all fluffy. Here, you can get cat food again. Meow. Meow. Gift? Thanks, cop, but where'd you get this from? Cool. But yeah, I want to check out the Bracer Guild real quick before I do any main story quests. Let's go to East Street. I just want to see. Hey there, sweeties! I just got a request from HQ over in Lemon, so Lemon State is where Bracer HQ is? I didn't know that. So his return to Crossbow is a little delayed. Oh, that's a shame. He would have loved the festival. Guess he wasn't able to make it for the anniversary's first day after all. I've got half of my file complaint to HQ about this. Let's see. Yep. Administrative District. Oh, they're here actually. Alright, so Tangram Gate, okay, Armorica Village. I do want to visit all of them, actually. We'll go to Tangram first. Yeah, let's go to Tangram Gate first. I think it's on the mains road? No. East Crossbell, no. Yeah, no, Tangram's this way. We're probably just gonna kill time. Yesterday we had a large influx of tourists from the Calvert Pass. It was hectic, so I hope I can brace myself. I want to go to the anniversary festival, but we're really busy. I'm sure Belgard has it rough too. Oh, I want to find Noelle actually. Oh, it's always such a thrill to hear the thundering sound of trains when they pass by the gate. Well, the only bad thing is that the wind from the train usually makes my skirt fly up. Oh, I see. Whoa! I'm practicing the best way to hold my skirt down when the wind starts to blow up. Is this a Marilyn Monroe reference? Dude, I swear, there's gonna be a train hijacking and we're gonna jump off here. I swear. Cool. Well, I also kind of want to find Noelle. If you don't mind signing here and here on the entry application. There. And am I good? Let's see. Have a wonderful anniversary. Over there is Altair, right? Nothing to report, sir. Ah, you guys. We came out here today at the request of the tourists headed back to Calvert. We managed to retrieve the wallet he dropped on Tangram Hill, not too far away from the gate. Was that it? Was that actually just your job? How come we have all the tough, hard ones? It's like a pretty straightforward job to me. That's what one would think, right? Unfortunately, you're forgetting that Tangram Hill is Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh, we're on the Crossbell side. I think we're still on, like, East Crossbell Way. Tangram is on the other side. Okay, gotcha. That actually is important. Unfortunately, you're forgetting that Tangram is in Republic territory. Even something as insignificant as picking up a lost wallet requires time and cooperation with Republican officials. Calvert sounds like quite the strict place. You're telling me? Goes to show that even the simplest of jobs can make you jump through quite a few hoops. Oh, okay. Anything to talk about? I would like to buy something from you. Can we cook anything right now, actually? Let's see. Might as well try it, right? Melted pizza. Nope. Not enough ingredients. Damn. All right. Yeah, we're supposed to buy the ingredients from the local shop in Crossbell. I would like to find out where Noelle is. Ah, Zero! Thank you for the raid. I hope you're eating well, sleeping well, and playing well. We are currently still in the middle of Trails from Zero. We just started chapter 3. God damn it, Lloyd. Oh, this is an even wider pyramid of Ren. Oh, thank you, thank you. Even though it's a sad Ren, Ren is still appreciated. Let's do what have you been up to? Ooh, Octopath 2. I've heard the soundtrack for that game, and it is fantastic. Hiya, big Trails fan here. Let's see, up to 0, like where I'm at right now. Who's your favorite character so far? Because let's see, ooh, that's actually a tough one for me. I think Olivier is my favorite because he does so much wacky shit. Randy is also up there, I think. Let's see. Wazzy, yeah, I met Wazzy. He seems cool. It looks like he's a playable party member, probably a temporary one because, by the way, we're in chapter 3 right now, so we just finished off with the assassin Yin. It was revealed to us, the player, that it was Rixia, which I do like a lot. That they get that out of the way right now. It's still a mystery to Lloyd and the others, but I'm still glad that we saw that. So Rishia's up there, Ilya's up there. Holy moly, Lloyd gets flirted with a lot of women. More than I thought. He'll be around. I thought so because, like, Wazzy has a moveset. Meanwhile, Wald does not have a moveset. Wald joined to help us out with, like, clearing one of the old apartments. But he was just a pure NPC, no control whatsoever. Wazzy, on the other hand, has full control. Plus, Wazzy's second in command seems more likely to lead the Testaments while Wazzy joins us, hopefully. What are you calling Wazzy? Wazzy's character in this game. Yeah, no, I know. Leader of Testaments, yeah. Randy's BS Smoke Grenade. Well, it's a flashbang, first of all. And yeah, it causes blind, and it's great. Yeah, kind of Jarvis, dude, Kuma. Yeah, no, I know him, yeah. Wazzy Hemisphere. I like that guy. Oh, I was responding to Zero. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no. Wazzy seems cool. And for sure he's going to help us. I don't know if it's going to be in this chapter or the next one. Don't tell me how many chapters there are, but my assumption right now is that it's going to be 5, like Sky first chapter, and then we'll get into more chapters in the next game. But that's my guess. I've been informed that this isn't in fact a passenger waiting room on the second floor of the military base. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm looking for Noelle right now. I just want to say hi to Noelle because before you guys raided in, there's actually 2 chapters. Yeah, no, there's actually just 2 chapters. We're in the final chapter right now. Yeah. What the cutscene from just a while ago? Fucking Lloyd was on a date with Cecile, which was nice, and then he was invited to hang out with Ilya and Rixia, which was also nice. But then also the Seeker sisters, who I'm quite fond of, were both like, Lloyd, you seem to be on your own during the festival. How about you hang out with us? I'm like, okay, they're just being nice to him. And then they grab his arms and like pressed into him, like, oh, okay, so Lloyd is doing all that. Cecil's like his big sister. Yeah, I don't think that's actually gonna happen. Like I don't think any relationship's gonna happen between him and Cecil, but she is his biggest wingman. Where she's like, yeah, I'm doing a girls' night with Ilya and Rixia. You want to join us? I'm like, I don't know if you should be inviting Lloyd to stuff like this. Let's see. Both Sergeant Major Seeker and Deputy Commander Bales had the day off yesterday, right? We know that. I heard that Sergeant Major went to the city to spend a day with her little sister, but can't help but wonder what the Deputy Commander ended up doing. She isn't exactly the most social of people, so I'm having a hard time coming up with possibilities. I wonder who Lloyd's actually going to end up with. Well, I think he is going to end up with Ellie as the main love interest, right? But they keep having him hang up they keep making Lloyd hang out with anyone except Ellie, which is kind of funny. Let's see. There are 27 chapters. Enjoy. Dude, that'd be amazing if it was 27 chapters. What do you most love? I think second chapter was longest so far. Well, no, well, Sky Third was also pretty long. Right, but in terms of like story beats, not as many. There you are. Oh, Lloyd, I've been wanting to thank you for yesterday. Dude, he's in. I also really like Major Seeker, or Noelle Seeker. Not just for me, but for Fran too. I know she had a wonderful time. No, I should be thanking you for inviting me in the first place. And Ellie's like, what are you guys talking about? Can't say I get that many opportunities to go to a concert nowadays, so it was a really awesome experience. I was about to say awesome experience. I'm happy to hear. By the way, you don't have to worry. I'm sure you'll get other opportunities to go to more eventually. Wait, I sense another misunderstanding coming in 3, 2, 1. Ellie's gonna— what the heck? You gotta spend your afternoon with the sisters? What'd you do to get the goddesses to bless you with all the luck, huh? Dude, I swear to God, I am on the same wavelength as Randy, because as soon as they grabbed his arms, I'm like, Lloyd, what the hell, man? Why are you so lucky? And again, I know Lloyd's a good guy, but like, what the hell, man? The two of you aren't men. You're just a couple of animals. And unfortunately, Ellie is including Lloyd as part of that. Okay. Truly despicable human beings. No links allowed. God damn it, I have to unban you again, Zero! Holy moly. Okay, hold on. Unban. God damn it. Zero. Alright, welcome back. No, it's because he's posting links. So I know what he's sending. He's sending the Tita image again. But I gotta fix the settings maybe on Stream Elements. But because we get so many bots, like almost every other day we get bots that are like, hey, click this link. I set it up so when anyone sends a link and they're not like a moderator or something, you get auto timed out. It's like what? I think 10 minutes? So I just turn off. Just make it so I can link. Yeah. Let me do that, sir. Let me give you moderator status. No. Maybe I haven't seen too many of the bots sharing links so far. So maybe I can turn that off, and if they show up, I can just manually do it. I have it so only mods can link. Yeah. Me too. See, Rebirth Crusader has it right. But I'm thinking like, oh, is it too much? Maybe not. Maybe I could reduce, or maybe, I don't know. Just add their terms to the ban list periodically as well. Oh, gotcha. That might work. Actually, thank you so much for the advice. Actually, let me write that down. I can care less about the bots. If someone clicks the link, then they're an idiot. You do have a point. Let me write Stream Elements links. Okay, cool. I'll look into that later. Besides, I might have to switch off of Stream Elements to some other bot anyway, as Stream Elements is doing that whole, hey, I'm going to go shut down or something. So I will like copy paste what they say and edit every single thing onto the ban terms. No, that makes sense. Rebirth Crusader, did you know how smart you are? Because I think you're a genius. Yeah, so I might turn off the auto mod thing for now. Well, not right now, but probably after stream. I might turn off auto mod and just do it all manually. Thank you for the advice. Sarah, where'd you find this guy? Let's see. I'm quite dumb and sad, but thank you. But you're welcome here. You're welcome here. Truly despicable human beings. Why does this keep happening? What did I even do? Fucking Lloyd being a player without realizing he's a player. I would like to prefer... Oh man, I'm just remembering 2 streams ago when he was hanging out or tried to give Ellie a pep talk. Ellie's like, I don't know, maybe I should quit the police force. And Lloyd's like, but Ellie, there's so many barriers that we need to overcome. And I know that this political thing, these politics is a big barrier to you. But if we take care of the little barriers, we can overcome the big barrier. And Ellie's like, you're right. We can overcome these barriers together, Lloyd. But yeah, poor Lloyd. Yesterday's break was the first time in a while that I was able to actually stretch my legs. I hope she finds happiness. Just like Chloe, I hope she finds someone good for her. But I have a feeling that she's going to be hanging out with Lloyd a lot. Same with Rixia and whoever female party members join as well. But to be honest, I was just happy to hear that Fran's been doing okay. Damn. Double date, huh? Oh, we saw you earlier. With who? Yeah. I was like, I think I recognize that sprite. We saw it during one of the anniversaries where it was cutting around.
Question.
Good.
Does that make me a dumbass?
Thank you for the follow, Rebirth Crusader. I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoyed the Trail series. You already said you're a big fan. But the Trail series is one of my big pursuits. I'm trying to go through all the games. And when we catch up... well, when we catch up to the main plot and we wrap that up, I might go back to the remakes of 1 and 2. Because I haven't touched those. I want to wait till I catch up before I touch that. Love the alert. Love me some FF7 Remake and Rebirth. Hey, we streamed that back, I want to say 2 years ago I streamed that, and that was a hell of a lot of fun. Man. Love Zach a lot. He was underutilized, I think, in Rebirth. But I'm still glad that we got to see him. My current cover image is just a shot of Cloud blowing shit up in Remake. Hey, that's fair. Man. Enjoying the festival? That's a pretty cruel question. You know better than anyone how insanely busy we are. Look on the bright side, Randy. At least we're able to have the opening day off. I hope you use it to recover your energy. Well, no, Lloyd actually spent it with your second in command and her sister. Holy moly. I'll imagine you'll encounter your share of trouble throughout the festival. Just think of the event as an opportunity to show off how you've improved. Gotcha, okay. Man, I want to play that minigame that Tia was playing with Yona. Obviously, it's just Puyo Puyo, but like, you know, I think Mishified? Tourist log. Whoa, man, Altair looks so tiny from all the way out here. I hope we visit those other cities. I really do, because they were mentioned multiple times, both of them. Heimdall, I think, and then Altair, multiple times. I'm somewhat moved. Think about how we managed to get across from the Great Tangram Hill. Also, they keep this is like the second time they mentioned Tangram Hill. I feel like that's a field area. Yeah, but at the same time, there's no yellow line. There's normally a yellow line that shows like, hey, you can go to that area sooner or later. How did Claire's secret decide her eldest daughter's name? Well, she wanted to raise a girl who could take no L's. Shut up! Shut up! Who wrote this? Who wrote this treasure chest? God damn it! What an awful pun. What an awful pun. I love this game. I love this game so much. But yeah, she wanted a girl with no L's. Ha! Ha! This treasure chest is so clever. Who the hell is on this localization team? And I'm pretty sure that this wasn't on the original, when I was first here in the area. This wasn't here. Let's see. I wish I streamed these. I only did Daybreak 2, Daybreak and Daybreak 2 on stream. Skyfirst as well. Oh man. No, I feel that. I feel that. Let's say, the Tale series, right? I've played all of the, well, not all of them, but I played like Vesperia, Grace, well, I guess I did stream Grace's R. But let's say Vesperia, Zillia 1, 2. Those are getting remastered as well. But Berseria, Zestiria, I finished those playthroughs ages ago. You got the idea. And I'm like, well, if I stream them now, I'm not gonna have the same fresh reactions as I did back then, right? You support them and everything. Oh, that's so cool, actually, dude. Cause like, yeah, you can emulate your games, but also there's some pride in importing those games. I'm assuming. Okay, listen. When you said Rebirth Crusader, when your name, I saw your name, I'm like, is that Tales of Rebirth? Cause I like Tales, or sorry, I like Vague, but I've never played the game. I like Vague. I like Tree. I like Hilda. I don't know much about Claire. I do know Randy shouts her name a lot. Dude, I really hope we go out there. I'm sure we'll get there in the Calvert games, but I want to go there right now. TheAntiYuu yesterday was something else, let me tell you. Couldn't believe how many groups of Calverdians were traveling just by orbital bus. I mean, I've never seen that many people before, not including our marching drills. My pal Brood was stationed at Belgard Gate. I wonder how he's holding it up. Wasn't there a request at Belgard, actually? Hold on. I don't think so. No. I don't think so. We should go to the Geofront though and fight that thing. Dude. Bro, get out of here. Is this Calvert or Erebodian Wall? So that was Altair. So that is Calvert. That is Calvert. Which they said Altair was like one of the major cities. I'm sure. Okay, listen. If there's a city named Altair, I'm pretty sure there's another city named Vega. But yeah, if that city is within view and they mention Tangram Hill by name, I'm sure that we'll traverse Tangram Hill on foot, maybe. Let's see. Philia has the Mystic Heart called Rebirth Crusader, and that's mostly what it's for. Oh, Philia from Destiny. Yeah. But other characters in the series have done it too. Gotcha. That's still cool. But yeah, in terms of Rebirth, I only know Vague, Claire, Tree, and Hilda. I went the wrong way. Oh, I remember where the stairs are. They're over here. They're hidden back here. Cool. I want to check out Tangram Gate as well. Who are these people? Oh, the Verdant Company. Let's see. We could say hi to Armorica Village while we're at it. Tales of Destiny remake specifically. It's a pretty damn good translation patch now. That's something I want to play. I am iffy about doing emulators, like downloading and installing the emulators, but I really do want to play it. Because I know that Destiny has the patch, or Destiny Director's Cut has that patch. And I know Rebirth has that patch as well. Combat in that game is legit nice. Yeah, it's a similar system to the Graces system, I think. In the sense that it takes CC instead of TP, I believe. Which I think is really nice. Let's see. The Lilith is playable in that game, so that's another reason for me to play that game. Soft murmuring of the river, the chirping of the birds, and the gorgeous scenery. I bet Armorica would be the perfect place for a picnic. Speaking of picnics, I'm starving. I'm also starving. Only in 2D, but you can get some nasty fighting game combos. Yeah, that's kind of the charm of the Tales game, or Tales combat specifically. Where it's like, yeah, you have a lot of moves that connect to other moves, and you can make whatever combos you like. Fresh veggies, this cheap. Time to stockpile while I can. Earnings from festival food stall weren't too bad on the first day. I can thank Arc and Seal for that. Bring as many people to the city as they did. Let's see. Armorica's village honey seems to be a real hit with the tourists. We make this much mirror all the time. I could just kick back and live happily. Oh man. What else? Yeah, Philia's cool. I did like Gar. I forget which one's the Japanese name and which one is the American, or sorry, the Japanese and the localized name. Was Woodrow the Japanese name? I think Woodrow was Gar's Japanese name. Double checking. But I did like his style where in the original, it was you either give him a bow or you give him the sword. But in remake, he can do both. I go by Gar too. Woodrow in English? That's what I was wondering. Because I was thinking about like, which name would they think is weirder? Oh, this place is so soothing. After seeing the city's crowds, it's hard to believe we're still in Crossbell. These are the people. These were the ones I was looking for. Because guys, she doesn't have a portrait. They both don't have portraits for whatever reason. But I love them. Because their designs are so good. I think I'll take on some of those monster exterminations today. If you leave them be, they can multiply into a blink of an eye. Hard to believe that tourists are going to come to stop by a remote place like Armorica. Aeolia, let's try to stop any troublemakers from entering places they shouldn't, okay? Loud and clear. Let me finish eating first. Guys, listen, I need to know more about this girl in particular. Because her bright hair stands out a lot. You could tell me that Lynn, the other girl, is a side character and I'd be like, oh, that's a shame. But Aeolia, bright blue hair, wears a hat, flashy design, has to be super important. But she's just a bracer. Well, I say just a bracer as if it's mean, but it's like she's not in the main party. I can't stay in the village all day, but I want to finish as many jobs as possible while I'm here. We decided to pitch in and offer our food at the village's anniversary festival. Thought we'd volunteer to help out. If you ever stop by, tell them I said hi. What about you? How would I ever guess that Celie would go and work at the food stall? Do you have a crush? And she's working with Derek? Together? Alone? I'm so jealous. Urayashi. Whoa. No spoilers when you see them planning. Ooh. Well, I hope so. Because if we're hanging around Crossbell, I assume we're gonna run into the bracers a lot. Damn it. If I wasn't so busy with work, I'd run to rescue her. I think she might like Derek though. I'm just saying, man. You should probably cut your losses. You know what? I'd be a hypocrite if I said that. Being here in the village is like a breath of fresh air. I can almost imagine myself tending to the fields while basking in the sun's glow. When I'm old, I'd like to spend my days in a place like this. Oh, no other important characters, huh? Where's Hayworth? I want to tell that guy go fuck himself. Sorry. That was a random thing. We met him here before, and I'm like, hey, Harold Hayworth? Hey, Father of Red? Hey, go fuck yourself. Sorry, that's a bit mean. But like, after experiencing third, I'm like, how could... I can't enjoy this guy at all. According to Derek, food stall's been quite a hit. And hello, ma'am. 4 more days, okay. Cool. Well, that's all I want to see over here. Well, I also wanted to visit Belgard. There was a guy at Belgard, right? That was one of the quests. I'm not crazy, right? That was like Muriel at Belgard. Let's see. Search for lost item. Also, Randy's a mystery, and I need to... Well, I would like to know more about him. Because 3 things. I say this a lot. I've been saying it a lot, actually. When we were attacked by wolves, Randy's like, I have no choice but to bring that out. And we're like, what does that mean? Like, genuinely, what does that mean? And then the Mafia dudes are like, hey, have I seen you before? I know that red hair. And Randy's like, no, could mean anything. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Red hair, super normal. Like, okay. Let's see, so Joshua and Estelle should be out here somewhere, right? Let's take a look around. There they are. Please tell me they're eating ice cream. Be like, hey, Estelle, or hey, Joshua, last time we were sitting on a bench like this, you kind of got fucked up. Hey, guys. How's your day? Keeping busy, I'm sure. You know, it took me a few streams, but I finally got used to Joshua's new look. Definitely looks a bit more edgy, looks more sharper, but I'm used to it. Yeah, but that's the festival for you. I'm sure you guys have just been as busy as us. Are you two working today as well? I take it going through the whole series then? How long ago did you start? Let's see. I think I finished, like, one motivator was I was in the middle of chapter 2 in first chapter, I think. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I finished the first chapter in October of last year. And then I finished second chapter... recently. I think I finished that in... when did I do that? Let's see. Started the PSP in 2010. Kind of kept up since then. Yeah, for now, let's just say I started sometime in let's just say September 2025, I started my playthrough, and it's been nice so far. I'm loving every single bit of it. I'm trying to play every single game. I was thinking about playing the Yeast versus Trails game, but I know that has cross-build characters, so I'm gonna wait for this arc to finish first. I don't know much about Yeast spoilers. I don't know if I'm gonna hit that. Maybe I should. We'll see. But yeah. No, I love this series so far. Actually, I've been saying I love the series ever since the end of the first game. I'm like, I love Sky 1. I need to play Sky 2. I know I said I was gonna take a break for Sky 2, but I can't leave it hanging. Every Yeast game I tried to bounce off hard. Don't know why. Can't get into it like Trails. Well, it's real-time action, right? Well, that's one thing, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, well, I don't know what Adolf's like as a character. I don't know about that either. Maybe it's structure, yeah. Maybe it's like, because it's a beat 'em up, I think. I think the combat's very mid. That's what I'm thinking. There's that, and then there's Tokyo Xanadu. I don't know if I'm actually gonna play that, but they also recently announced Kyoto Xanadu, so I might give that a second look. Let's see, sorry. Are you two working today as well? Yeah, but we're just about to take a little break. Holy moly though! I wasn't expecting the anniversary festival to be this huge. This whole event might actually be more bombastic than the Queen's birthday celebration. Yeah, because it's taking place in the entire country instead of just one city. I want to know what Grand Soul is looking like right now, actually. Because now we have stuff like cell phones, computers, cars. So I want to know what Grand Soul looks like right now. I don't think we're going back there anytime soon, though, unfortunately. The Queen's birthday celebration? Well, during the Queen's birthday celebration, there was a coup d'etat, so you know, I feel like that was a little bit more intense. Oh, she's referring to Queen Alicia II. We celebrate her birthday every year by holding a festival. It's one of the largest annual festivals in Libero. Oh, that's right, I forgot you guys are Liberalian. I've actually been to it before, believe it or not. The elegance and spectacle of the festival was truly befitting of a queen. It was a truly unforgettable experience. Also, throughout my Sky playthrough for 1, 2, and 3, I think I had the biggest crush on Chloe. I liked her a lot. Will the airhead race her? Dude, I hope not. I don't think so. I think she's absolutely loyal to Joshua. But like, seeing how every female character has been interacting with Lloyd, I don't know. Probably not though. Will Airhead Racer swoon over Lloyd? Doubtful, doubtful. She has her man. She fought long and hard for that man over there sitting on the bench. Let's see. Glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. It's not just elegance and glamour though. They even hold a martial arts tournament at the arena. Oh man, that'd be fun. A tournament, huh? Now that sounds like something more up my alley. Cool. Anything else? Oh yeah, I just remembered. Have you seen that motherfucking piece of shit Harold Hayward? Yeah, I see him a lot. Congrats, you guys. You should be proud of yourselves after saving the city like that. Saving the day. Oh, are you talking about the assassination event, attack? It's more of a mountain of coincidences piling up on top of each other. I'm afraid to think what would have happened if we weren't as lucky. I wouldn't get hung up on that. Besides, if you hadn't thwarted the assailant, I doubt we'd be here enjoying the festival like we were. That's right. If you think about it, everyone here owes you big time. Yeah, it'd be really depresso. Depresso espresso if the mayor died. Thanks to you. Oh, thanks to you too. Not used to this much praise. I don't look embarrassed, do I? Red as an apple, my friend. Red as an apple. You need to keep a close eye on the tourists. Alright. Let's go check out the resident department, by the way. Oh, I do want to pay Rixia a visit. Oh. But let me talk to these pieces of shit. Oh, hello everyone. You all working right now? I'm sure it must be difficult, but I hope you continue to keep up the good work. Anyway, we're on our way to have some fun ourselves. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Motherfucking words, Red! Taking in the festival as a family is definitely the way to do it. Don't mind us and enjoy yourselves. Will do. Colin is young, so I think we'll only make a single trip around the city. Oh man. What about you? Sit still for mom, Colin. I can't dress you if you keep squirming around, okay? Ice cream for ice cream. You know who else liked ice cream? Ren. I'm gay, so not a lot for me on this series. Maybe Randy or Rufus. Ooh, I see. That's actually I see. Gotcha. So far, none of the character designs have failed, right? All the designs look pretty good. I do think all the females are well, why did I say females? I think all the girls here are pretty, I think. And cute, right? As for the guys, I do like Randy's charm. I do like Arios' charm, his stoic side. And I think Lloyd does have a baby face, which is adorable. But we haven't really seen too many guys, actually. We've been talking to, like, who the hell is this? Oh, we've seen them. We've seen, yeah, just mainly the 3. And we barely see much of them. Randy more often than Lloyd, even. I don't know why it said females. You know, the females in this game are pretty well designed. Why didn't I just say the girls here are pretty cute? Let's see. I want to see if the mayor's here. We can chat. No? Damn. It appears that the master's finally regained his strength. Ah, yes. Okay. What about over here? Lady Ellie. Please forgive me, for I've held the wrong impression this whole time. What do you mean? The special support section is a wonderful career choice. I deeply apologize for ever doubting that fact. I now understand that you're an elite group that possesses more authority than the First Division. Your accomplishments tell as much. Oh, please forgive me. Laying on the compliments a bit thick there, huh? Yeah, Tio is cute. Tio's cute, Ellie's cute, Noelle's cute, Fred is cute. Van too. So I don't know much about the later games, but I have seen Van. Because he is, I think he's on the cover of Reverie, I think? But I know who you're talking about, and I like his design. Yeah, that's later stuff, yeah. Let's see. Oh, for context, I played like 1 chapter of Cold Steel before realizing I had to come back to Sky 1. Just as a heads up. So I have seen the designs there too. So I know about Fee, Laura, Alyssa, Emma, Eusis, Machias. I know that there was like a tough, big, strong guy in the class there, but I can't remember. I guess we'll get back to that when we get to that. Again, only 1 chapter. Only 1 chapter. Hurry up, Granny, we gotta get moving. Sheesh, Henri, you're such a slowpoke. Oh, hi, everyone. I'm getting ready to go out with my family right now. Granny's usually really strict, but she's giving me spending money for the festival. Oh yeah, Cold Steel definitely makes people be like, wait, there's a lot being discussed that I don't know. Yeah, it fits there first. So that's funny. So it was, there was like, in the first chapter, there was a quiz, right? A school quiz where you're supposed to take an exam. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Oh, and the game recommends like, hey, or some of the party members like, hey, you should check out the library. I'm like, okay, sure. And then it's like, year 1123, I don't know the actual date. Year 1123, a mysterious object was floating above Valeria Lake. We don't know much details, but there was a widespread orbit shutdown phenomenon going on. But luckily, a group of racers were able to save the day. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I guess I'm gonna have to play Sky 1. And again, so but it didn't happen in Sky 1, it happened in Sky 2. Oh, that opens up, huh? I swear we're gonna go there eventually. We have no reason to go in there. Where else did I want to go? Did I want to go to Mainz? I kind of want... Oh yeah, I wanted to go to the doll studio. I should probably visit Guy's grave as well. Okay. Oh, you guys aren't 1 hit yet. A bunch of other characters were, but I guess not yet. Okay. Yeah, we're getting meager EXP as well. Yeah, if they don't give you at least 10 EXP, you might as well dip. At least that's how I feel. Or at least that's what the game is telling me. Like, yeah, this... Oh, they're not even fighting me. Okay, they're running. What if I? Yeah, they're not dying. And I'm sure if I actually fought them, they'd be an issue. Damn it, they're not here yet. See, okay, so I know I'm getting paranoid, but I do constantly check out this place, because this is where we met Ren. And I'm like, okay, but what if Ren's here though? What if? But unfortunately, she's not here. Never turn on high-speed mode unless I have to redo something, so it's interesting seeing it this way. It is fun. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for high-speed mode. Sometimes I miss really cool animations though. Which is kind of a bummer. But that's more on me. Let's see. Oh, what else? Oh, you just want to fight. You still want to fight me? Oh man, on each of the roads, there's at least one treasure chest that's like, hey, do you wanna open this chest? It's a level 30 chest. You wanna know what that means? You'll find out later. I open the chest and I die in one shot. I'm like, oh, okay. It'd be like that. Glug glug! Oh, that's the stuff! Drinking alone, right at noon, is one of the best things life has to offer. This just I see though, god damn it. I thought you were drinking like something hard. Let's see. Jeez, this every day's demanding as the last. I don't see the charm in alcohol whatsoever, maybe because I'm a lightweight. Oh, is it not? That's a good thing I didn't ask. Okay, I like this lady. Where it's like, I don't like drinking. Should you be saying that in a bar? Oh, sorry, did I ask for your opinion? I'm okay. Alright, you got me. Also, these are my favorite NPCs. It appears that this town's miners threw a drinking party lasting long into the night. Did not make my job easy. I was up late at night trying to get my lady into bed. Huh, and these girls, these two are from the genus, oh, what was it called? I think it was just Genus Royal Academy. And it's cool that I get to see them again. They were in Sky 2nd and a bit in Sky 3rd, heading out to make food, but always good to see another Trails fan. I'll try to stop by periodically. Hope you're looking for Sky 2nd in September. Oh man, I saw the collector's edition for that. I don't think I'm gonna go for it, but it's really tempting, right? But yeah, I'm always happy to see more Trails fans. Oh, and a thing that I like to say, as always, seeing a familiar face puts a smile on my face, but seeing new faces makes me all the more happier. So I hope I get to see you again. I'll try to play more Trails. It's between this and Final Fantasy XIV right now for me. This is my main series. But I hope you get to stop by once more. Yeah, right now I'm kind of just doing a lot of this exploration. Because I know dialogue changes as you go on through the story. So I just want to say hi to at least the mayor. Oh, man. Everyone should enjoy themselves. Okay, we're not getting much here. Unless we see Harold here. Okay, cool. Can I get you something? Don't hold back now. Let's splurge. Okay, no new dialogue. Oh, who are you? Okay. Back to Cross Bell. Well, no, back to Belgard, rather. Gotta go to Belgard first. I don't want to go there. I have a character with everything at 114. Been going through my own Heavensward. Okay, so in 14, I'm a fresh player. I'm in a Realm Reborn. And I have made a certain mistake. Well, first off, I started the game as a Lancer, hoping to go into Dragoon. And while I was in my level 20 MSQs, the Dragoon job quest took me into Kurthis, and it was like, oh man, the next job quest, level 45, and somehow I went to level 45, level 50, did a bunch of PvP, so I'm over leveled for the MSQs right now. I know they level you down, but like, holy moly. Might play that more later on. Oh, I want to visit Guy's grave. Man, gotta pay our respects. Especially on the day of the festival. Oh, this is the church. Okay. Don't need to worry about that too much. Let me visit our dear old brother. To our primero. No, that's not right. That happens very easily. What I would do is unlock the 50, 60, 70 jobs to dump EXP into. Yeah. Yeah, so the way I'm going about it right now, and this is per the game's own recommendation in pop-up boxes, I might beeline the MSQ, and then when I see a bunch of side stuff, I'll save that for the other job classes, right? That might make sense. The other classes I'm thinking about right now, let's see, dancer, machinist, those look good. I do want to try bard because I want to go into the support role and I want to check that out for a bit. For tank, I'm not sure if I want to be a warrior. But I am interested in dancer, but I haven't seen that quest yet actually. I've seen machinist, but not dancer. Here lies Gaia Banning's 676. Damn it! Dude, I swear. My alternate character was monk up to 60, then switched to dancer to make her cute. Been switching EXP between the two. Gotcha. Huh. Yeah, I'm not ready to switch roles yet. I think I want to catch up on the MSQs, like all of the MSQs, and then worry about side stuff later. With the exception of the quests that have the little plus signs, right? Dancer quest is nice. I hope so. I've seen very little gameplay of dancer, but I know that they have their own mini game built in, right? Like, is it like a rhythm game? I think it's like a rhythm game. Might be thinking about bard as well. But I know they have, oh sorry, anyway, I'm outie now making food, will still be lurking. Yeah. You make your food. If you ever come back, tell me what you made, or what you're planning on making even. And yeah. This will be fun. I plan to progress more on this. Okay, so yeah, here lies Guy Bannings. I'm sure, okay, so he's depressed and sad right now, but I'm sure after a certain chapter, maybe in the second game, I'm sure he'll have more pride on his face coming here. Because that's one thing about Lloyd, that's one of his flaws, where he's like, oh, I don't know if I can live up to my brother's legacy, you know, stuff like that. Alright, let's get questing. I want to do at least one quest while I'm out here. Oh, I wanted to go to Belgard. Right, because we want to talk to Muriel. Oh, right. We gotta look into illegal parking as well. Uh-oh. How strong are these guys? Okay, cool. Okay. Crash bomb. Dude, this blind is so good. It's too good. Because it says 100% blind. And of course that means the enemy misses. And when the enemy misses, that turns into a counterattack. Yeah, you know what? I do want... Okay. Let's go to Belgard first. I want to go to the police academy, but that's closed right now. Don't know why. Maybe that's something for later on. Apparently, Commander's just so happens to be out during the entirety of the anniversary festival. Before leaving, he told us that all we're gonna do is background checks. So we're just following Warrant Officer Muriel's. He may have a point, but would it kill him to act like Crossbow Guardian for his commander? I want to get a good night's rest. All these tourists have us working to death. I'm sorry. Oh? Special cutscene for Belgard? Well, the main story quest is at Ursula for a missing doctor. So I didn't think we'd see this. Oh, is that the new vehicle? Wonder what this is. We saw that in the news. Oh, I need to check for the most recent Crossbow Times as well. Oh, I forgot to check any shops. But yeah, Crossbow Times said that the military has new armaments. I hope we get one of those vehicles, but I doubt it. What in the world is this? Huh? Was this here the other day? Let's take a little peek, shall we? Are we gonna get shot? Randy, is something wrong? This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars. Why is it here? Well, this is the military base. This is one of 2 military bases, so that makes sense. Oh no, but he might be meaning like blah, blah, blah. He might mean, why is it here in this tourist spot? On top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with a tarp. Conceal is a bit much, it's barely hiding anything at all. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at Bellegarde? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it. I believe the request was to search for a lost item. Please tell me it's something silly, like we lost the car keys. As for the client, I believe it was Warrant Officer Muriel? Or Mirel? I believe she was the blonde soldier we met before, right? Yeah, we did talk to her once. Yep, that's right. She may be busy with work, but we should try to ask her about the request. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armored car if you're so interested. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Oh, you should hurry and move out. Don't want to miss a second. Ah. Oh, you are very pretty. Whenever I go sightseeing, I always have to check out the local cuisine. I don't know what sort of food awaits me at Crossbow. Very pretty dress. Guys, these are just... Oh man, she got back. Sorry, I don't know why I got distracted by that. What I mean to say is the NPCs are really well designed. Even in Sky, they were well designed. I swear, Stella glows when she works behind that counter. She's angelic. Alright, after I finish eating, I'm gonna have to match her enthusiasm. I want to find a way to fill the soldiers' bellies up quick, but I decided to hold our very own hot pot contest. But my word, the meat disappeared before I could even lay a finger on it. Manual labor really gets a girl hungry. Why don't you join in on the next hot pot contest? I can teach you. Oh, when we get to Crossbell City, rather, I need to buy more ingredients. My husband decided to bring me along to the special party he attends annually. He seems full of confidence. Oh, he's going to Michelin. Definitely not under the counter. Guest, feel free to relax. I wonder what they're talking about. Where the heck am I? Whatever, might as well explore. Oh, he is lost. Alright, let's talk to Morel, I think. It's probably a good thing that I'm doing this stream right now to get these side quests out of the way. Well, as much as I can, at the very least. No one here, okay. I do want to check out the roof as well. And that piece of shit commander's not here, right? Oh, come on. It couldn't have just up and disappeared. She looks very pretty, by the way. I just want to say, she's very pretty. If I don't find it soon... Yo, Morel, how's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Nice to see you again, Warrant Officer. I don't know what it is. Even the NPCs are beautiful. Maybe it's the hat, maybe it's the hair, maybe it's the eyes. I don't know. Maybe it's my weakness for girls in this game. Or for blondes, I don't know. Because I'm thinking about Erica Russell. She seemed pretty neat. Sorry, where was I? My apologies. Randy? And the rest of the special support section. What are you four doing here? Oh right, it's about that support request I submitted, isn't it? It's been a rush, I nearly forgot about it. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work. Classic Morel. She puts on a serious face, but she's not really all there. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The CGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless they really needed it. So I've been curious to learn details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So we've been searching the premises here at Bellegarde Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. I swear to God, if it's the car keys. Normally, finding it would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. That's why we decided to ask for some help in that matter. I think I understand the situation. So, what exactly are we looking for? The key to the armored car, I fucking knew it. Holy moly. Guys, you are the military. How do you lose the keys to the very essential, state-of-the-art, high-powered armored car? Hello? It's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force just deployed. It's one of the newer models. Holy moly. So the one under the tarp, right? It hasn't moved because we haven't found the keys. I only heard rumors about it, so I take it's finally been deployed? I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. You must be complete fuck-ups here at the Guardian Force. Let me guess. The commander. Oh, right. The commander's a fuck-up as well. I suppose that wasn't hard to guess. It wasn't. How so? Yeah, he's lazy, he's clumsy, he's full of himself, as far as we know. I expect him to have a huge mustache and twirling his thumbs. It wasn't? How so? Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbell's 70th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank so much more alcohol than he should have. Then he had one of his soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. Must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing up his new shiny ride. How very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had the car parked inside the gate, he snatched the key up from the driver. And later, it just vanished from his possession somehow. Now that we can't move the car, we had no choice but to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. Oh my god. I was wondering what I was doing outside. Was that really your best move? The tarp makes it even more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions that they don't wish to answer. For example, why is the CGF's new heavy-duty armored car being actively deployed inside of a border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them. You can't be serious. At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at once. Is this really new model really all that? Armored cars we were using before were top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I remember right. Oh, trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our cars. It's equipped with Vulcan cannons, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entire overhaul when it comes to base firepower. Yeah, I don't think civilians or the Erebonian government should see this at all. If you inspected the CGF's entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top, no doubt about it. Gotcha. I agree with you then. Leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So where exactly is that oh so wonderful commander? Oh, he's out for the week. You don't say. For how long? For 4 days? Oh, you mean like until the festival's over? Yeah. This is still his office, isn't it? He's just away at the moment. He headed out this morning and left us to sort out this mess. He's in Michelin. He has to be in Michelin right now. He said he couldn't possibly call off all the soirees he was hosting at the festival. And flake out on Crossbell's top elites? I think not. Sounds like him alright. Does she have red eyes? I think that's cute too. The more I hear about this commander, the less I am eager to meet him. Anyway, we really wanted to move the armored car out of public eye. Will you help us find the key? Sure. We're happy to help. Really, thank you very much. Would you mind helping us retrace the steps? Did I mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I'd be happy to share. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside the gate and took the key from the soldier driving. Then I imagine he was craving a light snack to wash down that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he waltzed up to the roofs and sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. I think I know. The guy at the dorms was like, was it under here? I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the roof at all. So another day in the life of that deadbeat. The key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard. I agree. Who knows? We might find the key. Let's see. Would you like to accompany us? I'm afraid not. I just get in the way. I'll still be doing what I can. Start with this office. Jeez, I'm really counting on you, Randy. So I can live up to that big talk. So you can be... sorry. Don't worry about a thing. Even in most desperate times, you can count on old Randy. Again, Randy said like, oh yeah, no, I left the military because I was flirting with all the women. And then Noel's like, but you seem like a very upstanding and serious guy. What's that about, Randy? Let's see. I think it is at the inn down there. Oh yeah, the mountains that lead to Heimdall, I think. Oh yeah. They're talking about each other. One of my friends, Burrell, is stationed over at Tangram Gate. I'm kinda jealous. I'm always nervous that things are gonna hit the fan with the commander out of nowhere. Since there aren't many women in the CGF, few among us tend to draw a lot of attention. Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Sear are both extremely beautiful, so it's even more problematic for them. Someday, there's gonna be a headline that reads, "Interview with the beautiful guardsman of CGF." Alright, Dahlia. You seem nice. Can't really see your face though. See, nothing out here. Let's go one floor down. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Am I the only one who thinks the name Bellegarde is on the news? Whoa, one wrong step and I'll fall to the bottom of the canyon. Oh, this freaking nuts. I don't think it's the same Dean from the Ravens. That'd be cool though. Dude, I really hope the remake version is cooler. Sky Third, I hope Sky Third gets a remake, because you get to play as them for a little bit. That was fun. Alright, well, let me talk to this guy first. Definitely not here. Feel free to relax. Definitely not under the counter. Damn it, alright. We'll talk to you then. So busy. You're angelic, right? Alright, let's actually see where we have to go for this. Came back, parked the armored car, went to the cafeteria, then to the roof. Oh, okay, they want us to do it in order. Gotcha. According to Muriel, the commander parked here and hasn't moved since. Search the area, okay. It would be a waste of time to search the area again. Yeah, okay, if it was here, someone would have reported it. Besides, since this car has those bulky Vulcans on top, can't exactly move the tarp. Have you ridden an armored car like this? This model should be a modified edition of a conventional armored car. Nah, there's just something I'm kind of curious about. If they got permission to use them, they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff. I bet Noel die of happiness. I think you might be right. I like Noel a lot. I really do. Looks like we have visitors from the Empire. It's gonna be fucking Olivier and Mueller. That'd be crazy. A limo must be Reinford. Who owns this? Wait a second. Oh, Arabonia, right. No. Arabonia. It has to be Olivier and Mueller, right? Those Arabonians. Crispy Reinford Company limousine. Who owns this? Wait a second. Please. Oh, please be Olivier and Mueller. Please. Oh, if it isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Huh? Please be a blonde jackass. No, it's the wrong blonde jackass. Damn it. That's why Ellie recognized it. This Mr. Croix, we like this guy. But it's not the Arabonian I wanted to see, unfortunately. Good day. I trust that crossbow has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter, it's been a while, sir. Indeed it has. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? No, but I wanted someone else. Not at all. This guy's suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right. Negotiations in the Empire. But that aside, can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. It's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. I see. Allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of CGF's new armored cars or something like that. How did you... Did I catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF officer. God damn, that piece of shit. He's a loudmouth. He spills the beans easily. In his drunkenness, he mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates. I sat with him at multiple parties now. I really do think he should work on that drinking problem. He must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct? If that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for. What do you mean? I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored vehicle with mounted guns just in the middle of the high traffic. I won't be of much help. As I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Belgard, I was already long gone. Oh, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice I was given by Belle a long time ago? Maria Belle gave you advice? Again, it was many years ago, but I had the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Never would have guessed. I feel like part of it had to do with my being young and still inexperienced. Whew. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. Each time she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. How many times do I have to tell you, when you lose something, you have to look where you least expect it to be? Well, that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Belle was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. I don't know how useful that is to you. No, sir, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. So you got carried away. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance. Time to go. Till we meet again. Triple S. Vroom, there it goes. Never changed that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to do. We forgot to think about. It might be a key to finding this, key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's steps and see where that takes us. I believe Warrant Officer Mirel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take our investigation over here. Yeah. Telling you, it's in the inn. Let me do a BRB. Let me breathe really quick. Let me stretch. Let me air out this room as well, as it is getting kind of hot. So let me be right back. Let me check out the clip. Julia's kind of popular then? Oh, totally. I'd say she's about as popular as Her Highness Claudia. I'm gonna have to ask some of my friends. Hey, do you think this girl is cute? I think so. I think Julia's cute. I've even heard some publishers are itching to put a whole photo album of her on the shelves. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. I really wish she joined the party for real though. That'd be nice. Photo album? Dude, what kind of photos do you have? I'm pretty sure she isn't the type to wear swimsuits. Maybe. Who knows? Pleasurable surprises, maybe. Even if they wanted to, there's no way they'd get permission. And I sure don't want to be the guy who's caught her candid photos. Yeah, that's true. Kinda like to see the album though. She's very cute. She's very cute. Alright, fuck this minigame. Holy shit, I'm done. Fuck this minigame, I'm out. Oh my god. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to save. I am going to look these goddamn enfeeblement rings in the goddamn eyes. Do I want to go around? No. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, I should punch your ass for kicking that shit off. This is so bad. Nigga, I should punch your ass for kicking that shit off.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I might have taken too long stealing that car. Okay. Oops. We have comprehension. Estelle was exactly the same though. So funny, when Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Claudia, was held hostage, we were told like, oh, she's in the back room. We go in, we see only Chloe, and Estelle's like, Chloe, what a coincidence that you're here. Where's the princess? We heard she'd also be in this room. And everyone's like, Estelle, please. Welcome. Oh, not again. I just started stream. We're like 2 minutes in. Or are we kicked up already? Those are very real nipples. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, don't look back, just keep running. Yo, this is like Persona 5. Is Barrett gonna turn into a car? Shut up. What is... They're trying to stop us. We'll just fight our way through. Oh my god, we're not doing the solid snake thing. Hello? Please, stop. We are not doing Metal Gear right now. I knew you'd come eventually. You're pretty good. Pretty good. Today's our last chance after all. Maybe it's not. It's a cat? No way. As a distraction. Look, gasp. You're kidding me. A cat? No, wait a second. There might be something else inside. As they're looking away, we come from the other side. Don't let your guard down. I know. Aha! Ambush! There they are! Too late! Twirling your head. Dude. Is Tifa not Tifa? Listen, what? Was Sephiroth telling the truth when it's like, you know that's not Tifa? Got it.
And when have I ever been one to deny a place at my side to a lost soul?
Don't look at me when you say that. Don't look at me when you say that.
This
I'm not
is
some
the right
puppy.
decision. Just wait.
Indeed. What? Already? We've been in here so long together. My brain's having a hard time processing that it's actually about to end. Yeah, dude, it was like 20 hours. It's crazy. I was hoping that we'd have time for one final feast before we went our separate ways. But I suppose there are few partings in this world that would allow us the good fortune. You're probably right. Oh, she's gonna go back to being alone. Is she gonna hide from Estelle and Joshua again? I really hope not. Ren, before we go back, please tell Estelle and Joshua where you are. It's gonna be very convenient for us. Please just tell us. Ren doesn't want to go back. She's... God, I love this music, but where is it though? Where is Gilgamesh Island exactly? Hello? What the fuck? Where did this come from? I know exactly where that is. That's by Midgar. Dude, I explored that last stream and I saw it too. Land here, you will not be able to return after landing. I think I took care of everything that I wanted to take care of. So far, the only thing that I haven't finished is... Okay, and we are back. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, so we're still looking for this key, right? Yo, Stella! Keeping yourself busy? Wow, I feel way better after that break. Oh, Randy? Funny seeing you here. Were you wanting to order something? Not exactly. We're searching for the armored car's key as per Warrant Officer Muriel's request. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that. Warrant Officer already asked me to look around. I combed all over the mess hall, high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark the mess hall off our list then. We're in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, don't mind. The first day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when the commander stormed in here utterly wasted. All of a sudden he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. Oh, fuck that guy. Oh, and because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for today. Wow, he sounds pretty terrible actually. Oh, for sure. Guys, okay, sorry. I thought he was calling out Lloyd's brother. I'm like, what does Guy have to do about this? Or with this? Guy swaggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of the actual work. Sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales. Excuse me, but would you know if he had a key on him while he was eating? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. Is that so? Well, there's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. Huh? Beyond? Who the hell is Beyond? Is this the Beyond the Horizon? Holy moly. I didn't think we'd see him so soon. Aren't you for like, I don't know, 8 more games? John Beyond. Who are you? No, no, he's the in guy. He's the in guy who keeps saying like, was it under my desk? Oh, good timing, Beyond. These people are helping the CGF recovering that key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're the special support section. Oh yeah, I've heard all about you. Nice to meet you. Hey Beyond, still the same military buff as always? Afraid so. It's been a while, Randy. So, Beyond, did you end up finding the key? You know, the one warrant officer told us about? After giving it a quick search, I can safely say it isn't in the inn. I'm sure the commander didn't bother heading there after eating his meal anyway. Damn it, I thought that would be the case though. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? Were you sitting at the inn last night? I can imagine you would know whether it came in or not. Maybe the kid took it. Finished my work here for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Oh, you don't know because you weren't here. I was actually taking a break on the roof when he got back. Gotcha. Wait, hold on. Remember something? I passed by him when I was leaving the roof. If I'm not wrong, he was spinning something that looked like a keychain. Oh, it is on the roof. Must have been the key you're looking for. And that means it's extremely likely the key was with him until he headed up for the roof. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant for something so important. I certainly agree, but at least we picked a valuable statement. Hey, good thing that memory of yours finally kicked in, huh? Better late than never, huh? You've got to be kidding me. Do you realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. I think it's time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella. He ran. Well, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help too, Stella. Randy's right. Even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, that narrowed down a list of potential hiding spots. You're welcome. Not sure how important that key really is, but please find it. Not just for CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Morel's. Next destination is the roof? Well, I can at least talk to him again. Okay. Damn it, I was kind of hoping the kid would have something to do with that. You're very cute. Forget I said that. But yeah, when I saw the Erebonian car pull in, I was like, oh, Olivier's here right now. Alright. Check out the roof. Huh, made it to the roof. According to Warrant Officer Morel, CGF Commander sung his heart out up here. I imagine it took a while to climb the stairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he needs to place that key. If we were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Let's try searching a while. Let's talk to the NPCs at first. Think the key's on the roof? Dolly and I searched the entire roof front to back, but came up with zilch. But hey, might have overlooked something. We got better luck. Oh, we get to see this view for the first time. That tunnel leads to Erebonia, right? That's right. More specifically, that tunnel and the fortified mountain base up ahead both lead to Gorelia Fortress. We are absolutely positively going into that area. Gorelia Fortress sounds super important. I think we are gonna end up there. That is my guess. I thought we were gonna go to Heimdall, but I think Heimdall is a city right behind the fortress. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it's used to help keep Calvert in check. Seeing it this close, I cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. Well, can't blame you for feeling that way, Tia Tut. This is where the those spoilers! Well, actually, no, I know that place. But god damn it, Zero, you didn't have to remind me. No, I do remember that those fighting in some location, some military base, in in Cold Steel 1. I think Sarah was in the party, maybe Alyssa was in the party, and some other healer alongside Reen. But again, I put that game down as soon as I could. But I don't think they mentioned the name of the location. I don't think they did. But yeah, can't blame you for feeling that way, Tia Tot. After all, that mountain's hiding two of the Empire's scarce weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them somewhere before. I'm sure you have. The pride and joy of the Imperial Army. Their ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Maybe they were called, maybe it was called Guerrilla Fortress. Maybe I did a safety save back then, and it was called that. Either way, I don't know the details of why we were there. Heard those bad boys fires 80 range cell, 80 mile cell, shells? Why did I know 80 reg cells. Interesting. So these are the battle weapons developed by the Reinford Company. 2 years ago, between the Empire, tension between the Empire and Republic had finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the wall over there opened, revealing their two enormous railway guns. Oh shit. I see. While the countries began conducting large-scale military exercises, you know, friendly gesture, the wall opened, revealing two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crossbow City if Erebonia were to unleash them. Wow, so like, all the way from behind the base maybe, they can hit Crossbow. Tragedy would be unavoidable. Crossbow Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvert. I never knew these things were that unstable at the time. Well, as you can see, they've got their own trump cards stored away. We might owe the Librarian Queen's Aggression Pack, thanks for that. I hope we get to see her again. Definitely. I'd always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. Let's continue our search for the key. Last night, I came up here. The commander came up here and couldn't stop singing. Loudly, I might add. Hoping to get some rest from our labors, but that didn't happen. Let's see. Well, I doubt it'd be in an obvious spot. I think I see something. Is that juice can? Probably should just dispose of it. No, I have a feeling that it's gonna be right here. I think the jackass dropped it. And it ended up over here somehow. Oh, damn it. I thought it was over here. Alright, alright. I was kind of hoping it would be something like, yeah, the commander was singing up here. And then he threw the keys off the edge for whatever reason. Wait, is that just a piece of wire? Where could this key have gone? I'm telling you, it fell off here somewhere. 10 mirror coin. See it anywhere. At the very least, we know for a fact the commander was up here. Sure, we may have made the mistake of assuming he jumped on the roof. Yeah, the guardsman, yeah. Considering what Mr. Croy told us, we might need to change our perspective. What if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? To explore every nook and cranny. Let's do a safety save in case we lose the BP here. Yeah, a place that we can't normally reach. Clearly on the main road. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, damn it. Place that we can't normally reach. Don't tell me that it's on the road. That would be ridiculous. Okay. Place to where one normally can't reach. What about you, kid? No? Alright, let's double check these notes. Looks like the key isn't somewhere you can just pick it up off the ground. What does that mean? Well, yeah, no, the idea is if it was easy to spot, or easy to grab, someone would have reported it, right? Let's see. Let's start changing our perspective. Huh? Lloyd, what's the matter? I see it! Oh, this piece of shit, how did he get over there? How the hell did it end up in a place like that? Just think, Ereboni is on the other side of the mountain. So that's something I like about these Trails games, right? So, again, Cold Steel was my first exposure, played one chapter of that, but then decided to go back to Sky 1, right? And they keep talking about how Ereboni was so evil and bad. I'm like, oh, I was there before. It's just up north, you know? And now we're here in Crossbell, and it's like, oh, I know Cold Steel takes place over there, and I know Daybreak is over there. Oh, they're just like right around the corner. The other characters exist right now, in this time, over there. I think that's super cool. And it's not like the characters stop existing. We heard about Prince Oliver recently, right? I mean, it was just in the news, but he exists. We know that he lives over there somewhere. Given its true location, I'm not surprised that they were unable to find the key, given how much they scoured the gate. Let's let the warrant officer know. Man, your commander's a jackass. And you are very cute. Think you were looking for this? It seriously ended up in a place like that? I never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while singing on the roof. Just relieved you're able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move the armored car someplace people won't stumble across. I guess I'm in your debt this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But if you really want to make things even, how about going on a little date with me? It'd be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. Again, we've heard that Randy was actually more tame than he lets on. I think he was only flirting with her, maybe? You're welcome. If you ever need anything, let us know. Keep that in mind now, excuse me? Case closed, huh? Suppose so. I wasn't sure where... Okay. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done. So we got lucky. Incidents like this could be avoided more if the commander was observant. He's always been an incompetent jackass who only thinks about himself, even when I was stationed back here. If you didn't find that key, Morel would have taken the heat for losing it, damn it. But really? What an asshole. That man's hopeless, no denying that. Still, at least we know that there are people like the deputy commander and the warrant officer doing honest work. Hope the guardsman follows suit. Time to head out, let's go. Cool. Alright. I guess we're not gonna see what the vehicle looks like though, huh? Thank you for everything. Okay. Cool, that's one down. Ah, fuck. Well, luckily it's just the one. Blind and mute? Or sorry, poison and mute? That's crazy. Oh, not much, not much. Successful ambush, let's go. I just want to see if I can farm any dropped items, like steak. Still missing a lot of ingredients. Okay. Well, it's still nice to see that these are easy to grab. Alright, let's see it. Fin stew, that's basically just soup. Did the lineup change for these monsters actually? I don't think so. poison spray. Okay. Oh, let's see. Craft, analyze. Insanely quick and near impossible to hit. And no weaknesses at all. Damn, okay. Do. Do. Cool. Ah, bummer. Fuck, alright. Holy bullet. You Star Blast. Eddie. Cross Mirage, that's cool. And what is this? Ow. Cool. Ah, that's where you get tomatoes from. We get steak from dogs. Cool, okay. Yeah, why am I walking the entire way back? I really shouldn't. I should probably wrap up soon. I do want to wrap up soon. I do have to eat. I did just want to fast travel back though, at least. Okay, where's the thing? No, what do you mean no? Oh, wait, no. No, but I want... I'm gonna turn in this quest. Oh, I want to check in on Lloyd's quote-unquote parents. Well, if it isn't Lloyd, you're on duty today, aren't you? Yeah, detective's work is never finished. Oh, Uncle Miles, have you started your vacation yet? Yeah, planning for a stroll. I'd love for Cecile to join us, but she's too busy. Hi, Auntie Late. I'm not allowing you to leave. What do you mean? No, I can't allow myself to get burned out. I gotta cycle through these. I'll save the side quest for next stream, whenever that is. Thanks for dinner yesterday. It was absolutely delicious. It's no big deal. But he's gotta impose himself upon the News household again, hasn't he? What's the big deal, bud? Where's our invitation? I want to see Cecile too, man. That search coming from you. Weren't y'all partying with her co-workers? Have some shame, Randy. I keep forgetting to pick up new orbits, by the way. Not that I need to immediately right now. Alright, I didn't think he would be here. Just want to see if I can talk to him again. Word of warning, you're bound to be swimming in support requests during the anniversary festival. If you want to keep your head above water, focus solely on completing your request until the day of the final festival. When the bad HQ will bug me to come lend a hand, but that's my problem. Roger. I want to see how he fights too. Yeah, no bonus, unfortunately. Oh, I swear to God, if the bonus BP was like, oh man, you found it right off the bat, that'd be great. Geofront Section B. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where he comes from. Or rather, where, Side B is for the exit. I'm trying to remember. Don't remember. Where the Section B exit is, because I know it's close by, and I'm like, wow, it was here the entire time? That's insane. I guess not. Damn, okay. Could have sworn it was around here, but I'm going crazy. Let's just go to the geofront though. Let's see. There shouldn't be any plot stuff to worry about. Choroi, choroi. Okay. Alright, not allowed. You kidding me? Alright, sure. Sure.
行きます。行きます。
よっしゃ
Wait, the poison can take care of the rest, right? Eye drops, cool. Your blindness.
とっとと終わらせるぞ
Okay.
行きます。
Ooh. Weak to water, nice.
エニグマ駆動。
Oh.
俺の番だな
Doo-doo. Nice. Had a feeling.
よし
私の番です。私の番。
任せろ
Cool.
まこんなもんかね
Let's just run it through. Doo-doo. You fool.
みんなチャンスよ。
行くぞ
You fool.
さてと。
俺の
Okay.
番だな
任せて。そこ。
行くぞ
行きます。
Nice.
行くぜ
任せて。
Cool.
なんとかなったわね。
Advantage is so nice. Doo-doo. I didn't think I'd be running through the entire dungeon again. I already opened that, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, no, you're dead, man. I'm sorry.
さてと。
Sorry, you'd be dead if we didn't miss, actually. That's my bad.
これが俺たちの力だ
No support members, though. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Cool. Remember?
はい。そこです。みんなチャンスよ。
Yeah, goodbye.
畳みかけるぞ
さてと。行きます。データ
いやいや
収集終了しました。
Doo-doo. Decrease the water.
そこです。さあ、
よし
始めましょう。
Yep. No, we'll take what we can get.
へい。
任せろほらよ
Bye. 100% blind is crazy, by the way.
行くぞ
Like, it's actually insane and too good.
これが俺たちの力だ
さあ、
Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't analyze these guys, actually.
分析を開始します。入手しました。
Weak to fire. Is that fire or wind? I can't tell. Maybe the... Fuck, I am colorblind. Is that fire? Which one's the 195? I'm gonna assume it's fire.
私の番ね。
Do-do-do.
よし
Ow.
任せろ
They brought this upon themselves. Oh. Ow. Cool. Did more damage than we should. Cool. Assume that the monster that we're looking for is in front of the boss, or where the last boss was. Alright, right about here. Yeah, that's the bitch. Okay, okay. Oh shit. Okay, giant mollusk had manipulates electro craft, okay. Blind this again, really good. Encourage. Yeah, okay. Craft. Oh, let's see. Holy bullet. Ow. Craft. Oh, let's see. Impede here. Oh, they all got closer for me actually. That's pretty nice. Posate. Oh, that might be bad. Wild Swan. You missed? Oh, because you're blinded. Damn it. Attack. Let's do craft. Impede. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh. Shit, okay, okay. Okay, this might be bad. Impede. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd miss. That sucks. Strength up. Crash bomb. I think regular tier is fine for you. Ow. Okay, okay. How about... Let's see. Oh, she's blind. Eye drops. Oh no, we're good for now. Let's see. Craft, analyze. Alright, I got it. Analyze as craft. Ah, damn it. Let's see. Cool. Oh. Let's see. What, Death Spiral? Let's see. Okay, attack. Cross Mirage? Ooh. Do it in a second. Alright. Seems pretty good. No. Hear that? Art.
ドライブ開始。
Oh, art. Crash bomb. No. Come on. Nice.
上出来かしら。
Ooh, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Your friend B sector cleared. What are you up to? Ah, hey, you guys need something from me? Or did you get swept up by the festive mood and decide to stop by out of the goodness of your hearts? Iroh's still such a pain to deal with, I'd rather just avoid it. Besides, the festival has really never interested me. Don't even think about trying to drag me outside or something. Every time you stop by, you always have the same sour attitude. I see you're still hacking without caring the world though. Unbelievable. I thought you'd be downcast after being annihilated yesterday. They play Puyo Puyo Tetris together. Well, just Puyo Puyo together. Don't act so cocky, Tio Plato. I'll beat you one of these days. Well, I hope you grow up. I hope so. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the exit was. This shortcut thing. Oh, that's where it was. Any other quests for now? That's done as well. Crossbow times, right, okay. And I'm sure we won't be able to unlock the crossbow times until that's done either. Let me do a safety save again. Just wanna see. That's expensive, dude. Yeah, well, these are drops. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that sucks. I also want to try out this melted cheese pizza. That sounds nice. Sharp cheese. I'm gonna have to buy from different locations, I think. I'll worry about that later. Oh, I like Noel a lot. But yeah. Don't want burnout. You've been promoted. Justice coin, nice. Oh, I do want to talk to her. I do want to talk to Fran. I want to see if she has anything to say about the date. That'd be fun. Keep a close eye on the tourists, of course, of course. Maybe we can visit Risha's place. Hi everyone! I had a much needed day off yesterday. It's been a while since I got to spend some quality time with Noelle. Oh yeah, of course you'd know Lloyd. We went to that concert together. Yeah, had so much fun, so thanks for inviting me. Oh, what's this? I knew she'd be jealous. I knew she'd be jealous. Because I'd be jealous too. Oh, what's this? Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. I was at that concert too, actually. I was dancing my ass off with some ladies from St. Ursula Medical College. Please refrain from indulging yourself. Sounds like we missed each other. Let's see, how you doing? Visit. Oh, right, there's another quest here. We know how you feel. You seem just as swamped as us. Us police officers really do have our plates full during the festival. By the way, we received a support request from the Metropolitan Division. Is anyone from the department in right now? Oh, you mean that request regarding ticketing illegally parked cars? They're so busy, it just seems like they've been flying in and out of the building lately. I might be able to catch someone if I call now, though. Perfect, could you ask you to do that? Okay. Call them immediately. Feel free to wait in the conference room. Cool. We've been waiting here a pretty awfully long time. Not much we can do about it. Festival must have them running like headless chickens. Sorry about that. We all had our hands full there for a little bit. Sorry for making you wait. Don't worry about it. I'm the Metropolitan's Division's Chief, Yolik. And I'm Kate of the same division. Thanks for lending us a hand, Special Support Section. Looks like we'll have to give formal introduction this time. I'm Lord Bang of the Special Support, and these three are my colleagues. We know you're swamped with work, but would you mind explaining details? No problem. But first, I think that's enough of the formalities. I don't mind if we speak casually now. Okay, sorry, our chief likes to take things easy. Anyway, this was written in the support request. I'd like for you to take it at any illegally parked vehicles on the outskirts. Oh, we've seen plenty of those. That goes without saying, but everyone's short on hands during the anniversary festival. All we need you to do is jot down the car's license and slap a warning sticker on it. Is that really all you'd like for us to do? You don't need us to tow them? Yeah, don't worry about that. They're probably not getting anything more than severe than a fine. A lot of people drove in from the Empire, so they don't know much about the parking rules. Towing would be too much. More importantly, you need to watch out for the cars that have parking permits. Okay, that is going to be tough. Yeah, not every car is necessarily parked there illegally. Some of them obtain permits there to park beforehand, so you need to exercise caution. So do not flag everything. There might be fake permits too. Cool, keep our eyes peeled. I think I understand. Caller's seeing 4 or 5 cars at the east and western exits. Alright. Approve vehicle list. While you're at it, take this pack of warning stickers. Okay. Illegal parking ticket. Okay. So report to Rebecca once you complete it. Kate and I are gonna hit the city, so we'll be gone all day. Understood. We'll give our report to Rebecca. Ready to hit up those exits? Let us be off. No, we'll do that next time. Yeah, we'll do that next time. Gonna save here for real this time. And let us go to our BRB screen. I am fond of my PowerPoint. Now, it wasn't necessarily the best, not really, but I'm glad I got it out in the open. So, okay, so let me try again. I'm not gonna go into full detail, right? But this is what I did, right? I realized there's more I could have talked to in between, looking back at it. But like, what happened? So, Ilya was messing around with Rixia. Then Rixia got on the phone with Cecil saying like, bring a boy over, a cute boy. It's like, well, I got Lloyd. Oh yeah, sure. And then we had both the Mafia members. Because we had that death threat from Yin. All we knew was that Yin dealt with the Mafia. So we're like, okay, let's ask Ravash. And he's like, huh, nice try. Go ask those Heiyue guys. And then he's like, hey, do I know you? And he's like, nope. And then Dudley's like, hey, you're a loose cannon. Stop it. And we're like, oh, okay. And Ellie got sad. And then we met Ellie's grandfather and Ernest, who seems like a good guy. No, legit. I don't know how he got what made him attempt assassination. I feel like it's Blue Blanc in disguise or something. He's like, hey, I know you seem unhappy. So if they're still doubting you, I'd like for you to leave the police. And she's like, no. And Lloyd's like, yeah, but what about the barriers? And she's like, ooh, dokie dokie. I love these barriers. Ah. And then Tio and Randy are like, hey, so did you penetrate Ellie's barriers? And he's like, no, I'm not even interested in her. Or we're not compatible. And she's like, oh, how dare you? And then Yin was like, hey, do you like my Stragas? And Sal's like, yes, very nice. I gotta send an email. I got to let the Special Support Squad know that that I'm very fashionable. Let's see, so there's that. And then we went to the bank. By the way, you know, we saw an email from the assassin coming from here. Oh man, must be a hacker. Maribel, please be a dear and show them the server room. Yes, by the way, Lloyd, don't fuck my childhood friend. Yeah, I'm not trying to. And then Tio's like, I'm in the system. I know exactly where the email came from. We went to the sewer, and then we got Yona Sacred, where he's like, ha ha, no one's gonna fight me here unless I have Tio Plato. By the way, I'm here. Fuck. Also, we had an army of Roombas that we had to fight. It was bad. And then Yona told us, yeah, the assassin's waiting for you at the tower. So we team up with Noelle to investigate the tower. And dude, they did the Shadow Clone Jutsu thing. Randy saw through it, but the rest of us didn't. And I was worried that it was gonna be the Lupe fight, Leonhardt fight all over again. And then Yin requested like, yay. So there is a fake Yin, a fake assassin running around. Please stop him. And we're like, okay, sounds good. We watch a bit of the performance between Ilya and Rixia, and they did fantastic, I'd say. It's surprising what they can do with 2D sprites, right? And Grace told us, by the way, Ernest was caught embezzling. I'm like, oh no, Ernest, stop! Don't kill her grandfather. Oh, I'm so fucking old. Oh. And then Zyke caught the bad guy, Ernest. Again, I think he's actually a good guy. I don't know what happened though. Maybe he got mind controlled, maybe, like in Sky 1. And then, lo and behold, Rixia turned out to be the assassin after all. That's crazy. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. Let's see. I might have to work on my explanations there. Maybe we'll just breeze through it like I did before. But yeah, let's see who we can rate out to. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Are they online still? I doubt it. Nah, they're gone. Alright, well, let's see who else we can raid. Is Babby Whiskey, cool. Do 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 do. Let's see, we can raid out to them probably. Do 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 do. Still following. I'm okay. Do 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 do. Oh, Natsu's online. You know what? He is a Trails friend. I might read into him actually. He is currently playing Xenoblade X. Ooh, okay. Unable to raid Natsu Vega. Okay, never mind. I wonder what that's about. Maybe they have restrictions on. Let me check again. Let me refresh. Yeah, unable to raid. That's a shame. Oh well. So. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do do do. They up. Do 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 do. Okay, no. I'll raid into. Oh man, it's always tough. It's always tough. Do. Ba 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 ba. Do. Otomeru. No. Ba da da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba ba da 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 da. Oh no. Okay. I really should have peeked at this before tapping in. Oh, do 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 do. Go soon. That sucks. The people I usually raid out to are offline. Do 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 do. What else do I want to do today? Let's see. In terms of other streams, obviously Final Fantasy 14, I do want to do some watch along videos just for like educational stuff. Maybe not strictly educational, maybe like lore videos. Educated in the sense that like, hey, you're gonna learn some important things, right? Probably. Read them recently, so that's a no-go. Alright, we'll just raid into Baraboo. We'll do raid and then raid 2. Give them a lovely from you to you. I'm gonna wish you all a good night. I'll probably play some more 14 maybe tomorrow. I need to do a massive MSQ push. I'm telling you right now. I need a massive MSQ push. I'm ready. I have one more quest I can do with Estinian for the Dragoon job, so I'll probably do that first. I don't know what it is. Maybe we have to fight him again. There's like some big fight maybe. In any case, I wish you all a good night. Sleep well. Take care. And again, be nice. That's it. Be nice. Goodbye. Bye.